Well, another one. Number of nonsense. Bring your facts podcast. I am your podcast savage Matt. Here, bring you another one.
This is your boy Reese. You already know.
It's none other than Mr. Have a Great Day on Purpose, man. Y'all already know what it is. You stay safe, so I don't gotta be dangerous.
Hey, Dave will be here, but we are the usual suspects, as I call us. Y'all, as we know, we are dwindling down these damn playoffs.
Yeah, one more game.
But before we even get to game 7, let's talk about the shocking news that happened earlier.
Your boy KD went to fucking Houston. I figured he was gonna stay in the West. I think
I'm not mad at the move though. Okay,
that's not
uh
that's not a bad move.
so if y'all haven't seen it, KD has been traded for Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, the number 10 pick in this year's draft, plus five other second round picks.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of madness, like you think about it. But yeah, either way,
Houston got fleeced. Let's just say that. Call it what it is. Houston got robbed, raped, whatever y'all want to call it.
I won't
you
even
think
say
so?
I won't even say they got that. Like you think about Desmond
Not Houston.
Bain.
I mean, Sun. My fault.
Yeah,
My fault.
yeah. Oh,
Sun.
okay.
Suns
Yeah,
got fleeced. My fault. My fault. What
yeah.
they gave up for KD?
Yeah, what they got in return was terrible.
Right. Right.
When you telling me Rudy Gobert, who has no offensive bag whatsoever, can go for 6 first rounders. You telling me Desmond Bain can go to the Orlando Magic for 4 first rounders,
Mm-hmm.
but all KD worth is some second rounders.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong. I'm saying Jalen Green is an up and coming star. I'm saying an up and coming good player because I'm saying he still has to reach his full potential.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Brooks is Dylan Brooks. I'm saying he's a 3 and D guy, if that's what you want to call him. But
Right.
like I get the money. I get the money aspect of it. Those two for him. Like so, Houston kept majority of their young talent while also keeping their star, their big guy, along with that twin. Like that's a great come up. They still need to make another move. I don't think they're championship ready just with KD. Another move or two, and then we might could talk about something. But
I
Phoenix
mean,
definitely got whooped.
I don't know though. My thing is like you look at like Jalen Green as literally he was the guy for Houston,
Right.
and that's why I'm surprised they moved him out of all people. I understand that maybe that's what you had to do to kind of give Phoenix back something, but at the same time, it's like Jesus, dog. Like
That's on paper. We got Bill Booker and Jalen Green.
You got three shooting
right,
guards.
three shooting
No,
guards
right. Nobody would have ever thought that was on the 2025 bingo card. Like,
at all, and like
like,
I mean, Dylan Brooks, you knew he was probably gonna be in this trade if Houston was in it, right? You
right,
knew that.
I,
right.
Like
I'm gonna say
he's salvageable.
I'm gonna say him or truthfully what I would have gotten if I was Phoenix. I would have gotten Fred. I would have
And
gotten
that,
the point guard.
and that's what I said.
Yeah,
That's why I said I could see Fred get moved around
Yeah,
and being a
you
part.
give me Fred with Jalen Green.
that makes more sense.
That makes more sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, they've literally like they gave away their future. Basically they project they've been working with Dylan Brooks, and the basis I'm like just fuck our future. Like we don't really care about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we don't really care about it. 5 second rounds is crazy.
Well, truthfully, no. Second, like, cause who remembers the second round pick? I'm saying the only reason why second round picks got talked about this year was because Bronny James was one of them. Nobody
Okay,
knows who. No, nobody knows who. So that's why I said as Phoenix, like you got not a single first round outside of
right,
this
right,
year.
right, 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 right. And
Like
but
you
but
tell it. Go ahead.
but maybe that's what I'm thinking about. This. It's just for the simple fact. It's like, well, damn, y'all ain't want. I'm saying like y'all ain't want anything else. But at the same time, it's trade capital that you have. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You can deal that somewhere else. Like for a better package deal. Like you only got one player out of this, really. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. Right.
truthfully,
Yeah, you got one player out of this,
cause
and I'm not trying to be rude or harsh about it, but KD is on could be possibly on the backside of his career. at this
He
point.
is. I'm saying he's on the backside. That's why I say Houston has to make another move because right now
Yeah,
just KD alone isn't enough to win a chip in Houston.
right. Like
Right.
yeah, y'all counting on him way too much. Much like let's just be honest, how Phoenix did, how Brooklyn did. They were counting on him way too much
Yeah,
Exactly.
when it's like you need to have more security around him. Yeah, I mean
because
him and Fred. I like the pairing with him and Fred. I will say
For
that
sure.
Fred's a point guard. Point guard. You know what I'm saying?
because what is KD playing in Houston? Because Sangoon is your 4 or 5.
And he gonna be a three.
Ooh.
He
Because
just gonna
KD
have to
can't
play.
play the 3 anymore.
I
Like
mean,
KD plays the 4 because I'm saying he still has the advantage. He's quicker than most 4s, or he's taller.
right.
Right.
He playing the 3 because now your 3 generally I'm saying in basketball the 3 is the best player on the court most times. That's your best player. Whoever
Is
your
K
for most
is,
teams is your 3.
is KD
Because
coming off
he
injury?
no.
No,
Nah,
I'm
he
nah.
saying
out
he
for.
like he had some nicks in that season, but it wasn't nothing like that had him out 40, 50 games.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
you thinking like the Nets? Nah, he didn't have any injuries this season. He was just
Okay.
playing.
Okay. So they're starting five right now is Fred Van Vliet, Reed Shepard, Amin Thompson, Kevin Durant, and then Sengun. So they right now they got him listed as their four.
Mm-hmm.
that's terrible. I, I don't I
So
don't
that's why we
nothing.
trying to figure out
But
what they gonna do with Sengun, like,
yeah,
because he was
cause
he was
see,
the four and switched over to the five sometimes. So they just
yeah,
gonna
cause
have to get
see,
their rotation right.
truthfully, I want KD at my 4, but I don't. But I also want Sangoon at the 4. Like
Right,
Right.
that's why
right,
I'm like, KD's not at a stage in his career to play the 3. So if you push him to the 3, keep Sangoon at the 5, and you have Steven Adams at the, and you I mean keep Sangoon at the 4 and bring
Yes.
Steven Adams at the 5. Like now you sound scary
Right.
because
mm-hmm.
you got a defensive anchor that's not gonna let nothing go by him.
Right.
Sangoon, I'm saying, gives you space. KD's at your 3. Amir
Right,
Thompson, the twin, that's your lot. That's your wing defender, and Fred running the show. That sounds scary.
No.
right,
To
Yeah.
to
That
to
does. That does.
to have Fred Shepard, who was a rookie last year, who really got no burn, and
Right.
now you got to figure out what he is. Amir at the 3. Uh, like I said, with today's NBA, I'm saying like I get it because like I said, everybody's what everybody except for about 10 players is anywhere from 6'5" to 6'9". Nobody's really over that, so it's not like he's undersized at the 3. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him at the 3. I'd rather have him at the 2.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Or I'm
right.
saying like because like I said, you could. I'd rather have Steven Adams start. Like Steven Adams saying going at the 4, his natural position. KD at the 3. Amir Thompson, Fred, or even somewhere where you can have Jabari Smith out there. I'm saying just to keep that length out there on the perimeter. If you're gonna have Sangoon starting at the 5,
Fact. It's just. I don't know. It's.
but
it's
something says y'all gotta make another move. So either Fred is gone or you getting rid of Reed Shepard and another piece to bring in something.
so. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how many picks do they have. Like, how much more do they have this season? Because my thing is, who else do they go for? Houston. Houston. I mean, well, of course they traded. That's damn dog. They
My
really got.
thing
They
is
really got me.
my thing is you need a 2.
For who do you go for? You know what I
Um,
mean? Who?
can you get Donovan Mitchell out of Cleveland?
I don't think he want to
I
leave
think so.
Cleveland.
Yeah, he ain't gonna
I
leave
don't think
Cleveland.
so.
I don't think he want to leave Cleveland. Just he probably want to get his lick back more than anything.
Okay, but the question is, well, you do have the 10th pick. Do you go? Do you try to trade up from the 10th pick to get a 2 guard?
Hmm.
Because I feel like you can move off that 10th pick personally.
Yes.
Well, no. You came off the 10th pick to get KD, so you didn't even have the 10th pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my question
They
is,
got
was the
seconds
Rock,
at 59th.
were Suns like they want Jalen Green? That's why they made the trade.
I don't see unless you move in Booker. I don't see what you get him for.
Right.
Because Booker's
Right.
not a point. I'm saying
No.
he can play point, but
But he's not a point.
He's not a point.
Because that's what the only thing that was baffling me. I was like, Jalen Green, what the hell?
Right.
Like I'm saying, I get the athletic ability. I'm saying putting a guy that can slash, that can free up space for him, because Jalen Green right now is athleticism, get to the rim.
That's it.
Like that's what he's there for. I'm saying he can learn from Booker to shoot better. But
Right. That's it.
like I said, other than that, he's in the way.
Because like I was like, y'all have the picks, y'all have Dylan Brooks, like y'all have everything y'all need, but damn, you had to take Jalen Green too.
I don't think I think Phoenix did KD a favor just getting a move.
I mean, he said Rockets was one of his teams, right? It was the Heat, the Rockets, and the Spurs. So obviously, it made a sense to get the most picks out of him.
Mm-hmm.
They got 3 first rounders and 8 second rounders.
That is crazy.
That sounds nasty.
What?
Dude,
Who has that?
Depends on where the picks are at. Suns got 3 first round picks all together.
This year?
Picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this draft?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, damn, they can build a whole new team.
5 for second round picks. Yeah, you can build a whole new team straight up.
Yeah, like,
I mean, because you're not going to get rid of Booker, you can't get rid of Beal, so yeah, you can just rebuild around them.
Yeah, because you definitely can't get what. So where was Phoenix drafting at this year? I'm saying, I know they got the 10th now, but where were they actually drafting in this?
Who, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Like, where were they at beforehand?
29th.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
They needed that 10th pick back.
That shit bad. They definitely did.
10th in all them second rounds.
That shit bad.
Yeah. You got a 29th pick. You might as well say you draft the top of the second round.
Right.
Fact.
Yeah, anything past the lottery, you just picking just to be picking.
This is the truth.
But like I said, this draft is kind of heavy. So I'm saying you got the Ace Bailey, you got the Harper kid, you got the Walter Johnson from Florida, Cooper Flag. So like you got some talent out here.
Yeah, there are
Cooper,
some talent in this round.
Let's be honest. Cooper Flag off the books. Dallas ain't getting that.
We know that Cooper is going first round. First Dallas.
I don't think he's going to Dallas though.
You don't think he's going to? Why would they not pick him to Dallas? Give me a reason.
No.
Wow.
Because you want to go get Giannis from Milwaukee.
Ooh.
Yeah, Giannis. I don't think that's gonna happen.
You for a contract.
You've done everything. You've done everything you need to do for Milwaukee.
So you would trade. Relevant? You would get Giannis right now instead of Cooper.
Oh, without question.
You trust that management to go get Giannis
instead of Cooper? I don't know what Cooper will be. I know what Giannis is right now.
True.
Yes. But it's not. But it ain't about Giannis. Well, it's two things. Giannis willing to go, and then also, I don't trust this damn management that they have in freaking in Dallas.
See, here's the thing. See, Giannis wants to go to a tax-free state, which is Texas.
True.
Florida.
True.
I'm saying outside of that, there ain't too many more tax-free of them.
I thought Colorado was tax-free.
Now, so there ain't no team in Delaware, so
I mean, he ain't going. Look. He ain't going. How you gonna make it to Denver?
Yeah,
it's better than Milwaukee.
No. But Petty, they ain't got room for him in Colorado.
No, they don't. I'm just. I know. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I got
they have room, but you mess up what makes them lethal. Because now it's just him and Joker. Because you can get rid of Porter Jr. and the PG. That's the money. If you want to just cover money wise.
Oh, we tripping. Why we Phoenix go for Russ.
You said what?
Phoenix go for Russell.
Westbrook.
Yes.
That's terrible.
I'm not saying. It's forcing.
Russ
yes,
is willing to do it. Yeah.
I mean, but they could do it.
How? I mean, but the thing is Russ willing to do it?
Right.
He says what?
Now you got 4 shooting guards.
Well,
now you went from 3 to 4.
Yeah,
well, 3.5.
You're right.
3.5.
3.5, but still,
the man can't shoot.
but at the same time, it don't help the matter. I get what you're saying.
Nah, so like
That's a
now,
you go to a 3.5, bro.
yeah. But back to Dallas and Giannis, I'm saying truthfully, I'm saying my thing is, I'm saying that ownership really is truly about making money. They don't really care about basketball. That's why Mark Cuban still does what he does for the most
Right.
part. But you give me, I'm saying the first round draft pick. Truthfully, I want to get off AD if I'm Dallas. I don't care what nobody
I
says.
think they should too. Not
I
even
want to
trying
get
to be
off.
funny.
That is
I want.
crazy that they got AD. I was like, why? You
I
should.
want to get off. I want to get off AD and find me a way to get a Giannis to replace him and another point guard till I can get Kyrie back to play the two.
Now that's the thing. That's the key. Him, Giannis, and Kyrie would be a nasty tandem.
They
Yeah,
would. They will.
A
cause
healthy Kyrie. Let me just say that a healthy
yeah, cause
Kyrie.
see,
Both of
cause
them.
Kyrie not
Both
coming
of
back
them.
until February. So this
Right.
year is
Damn.
basically yeah, cause he not coming back until February.
When did he get hurt?
He got hurt like the
Like a month
well,
or
see
two
for
before the season ends.
yeah, see the ACL take about a year to recover from.
Yeah,
So you think
fully.
about it,
And
yeah, I said
was his ACL tear?
Uh huh.
he tore his ACL.
Fully.
It's 8 months to
Fully, it's six.
it's
It's
eight.
anywhere. It's if okay. So for a normal person, it's technically 6 when you start walk. 6 when you start running.
But for
For
Kyrie to be
athlete,
Kyrie,
yeah. For Kyrie to be Kyrie, it would take roughly
a
about
year and
8.
some change. Year some
Yeah,
change.
It's 8.
yeah,
But you're in
cause
change and for him to be like nasty, nasty. Yeah, you're in the change.
yeah,
Yeah,
Years
because
some
like I
change.
said,
yeah.
because you think about they start the season back in what September, October.
Uh huh.
October.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he missing all of that November, December. All
Hmm.
right, January. I'm saying if you still got him training, trying to get
Or
him right back
February.
right, you ain't
You're
been
right.
back
So you
until
bring him
after
back after the All Star
All
break.
Star break. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
just to
Yeah.
give him enough to get some type of stats, because really and truly, you're in the West.
When the players are
Hmm.
training, can they go down to G League and play?
I imagine like yeah they can.
Yeah,
Look, they did with Anthony Davis this past year.
yeah,
Yeah.
they could
Okay.
definitely do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
he
they
did
could
it a
do
couple
that. Yeah,
times.
so I would think like maybe give him in some few G League games right before you bring him back in February.
I think
Yeah,
you would have to for
Yeah.
just
him.
to test that knee to see what it's
Mm-hmm.
like.
Hmm.
Because like I said, because his game is predicated on
Uh,
twitchiness.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because his handle is what makes him lethal.
Exactly. That's what I say. Like a year and some change will do Kyrie
Uh-oh.
numbers.
Yeah. So
Um.
that's why I said I want a star that can take his place. Because see, like I said, right now AD doesn't want to play the five. So I'm
You don't
saying
want to
not
play. Period.
No.
because like I said, you could put Giannis at the three, Giannis at the three, AD at the four, Lively at the five. But who's your the like Clay? Clay is about done. I'm saying he really didn't
Yeah.
do much this year.
Mm-mm.
And
yeah.
who's your point guard? So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if I'm Dallas, I'm not taking Cooper. I'm not taking Flag for the simple fact I need an actual guard because Kyrie's not a point. Truthfully, I'm saying he's an undersized two.
So
I like
that's a
that.
fair
I
point
like
too.
that.
Because he's not looking to pass first. He's looking
He's
to
an AI.
score. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He's just an AI. Again, AI was small as shit, but again, he was definitely a two.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically Curry. I'm saying what Curry is an undersized two. I'm saying a guy that I'm saying get you 4 or 5 assists with that
He,
type of team that
yeah.
you have. You need an actual traditional guard.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So would y'all pick up Mike Conley just to have his that little impact on Dallas? You can still dish the ball. You ain't gonna need him to do
If
that much.
if you find a way to get Giannis, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like we were still talking about the Giannis
yeah,
trade,
yeah,
and
yeah.
and
Yeah,
Now
y'all
if you
if you
pick
get
up Mike
Giannis, yeah, you
Conley.
have to give
yeah
him
now
Mike
now
Conley.
you
You
find
don't
yeah,
good
now you
get
find
him
a
if you
way
ain't going to get Giannis. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say now you find a way to land Giannis in Dallas and bring Conley in, cause that'll slow everything down. I'm saying
Right,
he gonna put him in good set. You still got, I'm saying Giannis being able to play defense. You still got Lively out there that can rim protect. So you
right.
still got the height and everything. So you be good.
Would
Milwaukee will
y'all
come up. Milwaukee will
look
come
at
up off the.
Lamelo?
Ooh, that'd be nasty. Ooh, Lamelo, Kyrie, and fucking Giannis. That'd be nasty.
Man, we got 2 CEOs up in here. Hey, you still in North Carolina, sir?
No, we
No,
home.
no, no, no. We back. Me and Reese back. We back.
uh, Woo.
Yeah, they only
See,
got it's only
but
however
Melo,
many
see,
games.
Melo isn't a traditional guard. He's a
That's
scorer.
yeah.
Like
But he or even Lonzo. But I mean, he just signed that contract, didn't he?
Right, he
Mhm.
did.
is
I think
Lonzo
Melo
gonna
will
be
work though,
is
because he
Lonzo
could
gonna
play.
be
He could
healthy?
play the point. It's not like he
Lamelo
just
to where?
he could play the point
Dallas.
Dallas
for a
if
short
Dallas
amount of
go get
time.
Giannis.
But see now you got to give up a lot because he got a lot of money attached to him.
That's
They're
true.
Yes,
not
you
giving
do.
up that pick. They're not giving up that
That,
pick.
that's what I'm saying. Like we
Yeah,
start talking
that's why.
about
Yeah.
You can
we
come off
start
that pick
talking
for a
people like
star.
Mike
If,
Conley, somebody
For
that's
if you
still
can
be
turn it into a star, I'll come up off it. I'm just not gonna come off it for anything.
just to come off it, I
You
get
gonna have
that.
to give me a top 5 player in this league today they can at least play another 5 years. So that's a Luka, which that's not happening. Giannis, he's thinking about leaving. You know, Joker's not going nowhere because he's the man in his city.
It's the mayor.
Yeah, like he run at this point he run Denver.
Yeah.
Who's your other top 5? You know, Ann ain't
But
moving.
I heard y'all say something else that was wild. Colorado is not a tax-free state.
I'm
I
not.
thought it was.
Like,
Oh,
hell no.
I thought
Hell
it
no.
was. I said, was I asked as a question. I didn't say it
yeah.
was.
Oh,
I
I'm about
said,
to
is
say,
Colorado a tax-free state? I don't
hell
remember.
no.
what about
Regardless, Giannis wouldn't go there. That's what he's saying.
Yo, I
Nah.
forgot about this. Since Suns rebuilding, what about the boy they got over there? Tyus Jones. Him in Dallas with Kyrie and Giannis. That'd be a good fit for
She's
Tyus.
saying they just blowing all of Phoenix up.
I'm
Might
gonna
as
say at
well.
this point you need to. I'm
I don't
saying,
I
think they making
mean,
the
with this
playoffs
many
again.
picks, yeah, you blowing up Phoenix.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That
don't
that
think they making the
experiment ain't
playoffs
work.
again.
It's time to retool, rebuild, or do something.
Hmm.
If I'm Booker, I find a way to get up out of there.
If you who?
If I'm Booker, I find a way to get up out of there. Like
Book ain't
I've
going
been,
nowhere.
it's been like we've been
He
here
not
six,
gonna
seven
want to.
years.
Like, yeah.
It's been 6, 7 years, y'all. We've been to the finals. We almost made it, and that team you blew up. I'm saying for nothing.
Yeah.
Like you once you got rid of the coach, that team started going straight downhill.
He's on his 10th year already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Detroit, go get Booker, and we'll be just okay. We'll be just fine. Like
Fuck you,
come on
Booker,
home.
bro.
Come
Yeah,
on
you trying
home.
to make a scary lineup over there, bro.
Come on home.
What
Come
y'all
on
getting
to
rid of
Detroit.
though?
Yeah,
He
you have
trying
to
to
give
get
up
him to
some.
Detroit. He trying to get Booker to Detroit.
Come on to
Bring him back
Detroit.
to the D.
Cade is a piece.
Come on.
What y'all
Come on.
Yeah,
getting
you
rid
don't,
of
you don't
though?
give up no Cade
Cade.
Cunningham. You don't give up
Oh
no
no.
Cade
He gonna have
Cunningham.
to.
Kano moved at all. Not
He gonna
even
have to for the likes of Devin Booker.
You know how much I'm
man.
going. You know what you're going to gut that team to get Booker though.
We can give you 17 first rounders right now. I'm saying we don't need to
They
pick
took.
10 first round.
Think
But
about
now
that another time. He said 17 first round picks.
What?
This nigga.
17 first
we
rounders.
What?
we don't
They
need to
took
pick
What?
five second
one more
rounders for
time.
KD. That's crazy
Yeah.
too. 5 second rounders is wild.
Wow.
So all right. What about D'Lo?
Who the hell won D'Lo?
Nah, at this
Bro,
point,
we just talk about pieces to fit in if
No, you
Dallas make
send
a trade for
You
Giannis.
send D'Lo to the big three. That's what we do with D'Lo.
yeah, at this point, he threw.
You
You
Send
retiring him
disrespectful.
already?
Send that man to the big three. Call it a day.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Damn.
Nobody who wants him. Who wants
Nah,
You
D'Lo?
retiring that man already? He said big
yeah.
three.
How old is D'Lo?
28, 29?
He says that's a big three.
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
Damn.
Yeah, 28, 29.
I'm gonna say if he that old.
Who wants
Is who?
D'Lo? Who seriously wants
I'm
D'Lo?
just listen. These the top free, well, not top free agents. These are all point guard free agents that's coming out in 2025. So I'm
All
just
right.
looking at the list and I'm thinking like some people ain't gonna get moved, but I'm trying to think of who would complement if Kyrie and Giannis was already if Giannis was to move to Dallas with Kyrie, so they could have a true one.
So you think D'Lo will work in Dallas?
If
No.
he plays role,
What role is that?
I'm not sold on it, but
Exactly.
Nah, you,
I'm
play
not even sure
role.
he knows his own role.
Who, D'Lo?
cause what is Cooper? I'm saying, okay, if Dallas stays packed and takes Cooper, what is he playing?
You're gonna play the three.
Yeah.
You think he's an NBA 3 or he more of an NBA 4?
No, he a three. He a
Yeah,
three.
3.
Because
Yeah.
I preferably
And
want him at
maybe
the 4. Because it creates more
later down the
mismatches at the
line
4.
when he started to stock up
Right now,
and
at
get some
3.
more size. Yeah.
He's too undersized. When he
So
gets more weight on him, then you put him to the 4.
so
How tall is Cooper?
He's
He's
pretty tall.
6'10",
six
right?
6'10",
Yeah,
6'10".
he's pretty tall.
Yeah, I personally would want him at the 4. Personally.
No, because soft as cotton don't want to play the four. I mean, don't want to play the five.
Let
And
that
this is
motherfucker go.
and this is why
Let
we
that
get rid of
motherfucker
him
go.
immediately.
Yeah, let that
This
motherfucker
is why
go.
you making the
6'9".
pitch to get
God
Giannis because
damn.
you try to get rid of AD. That's
I
all
want
it is.
AD.
You feel like AD like the way I feel like about D'Lo sitting next to the big
His ass
three.
can go, cuz.
He can't survive in the big three.
Hell nah, he need to retire.
Fuck no. Ayo, what's the name? Yo, no dead. What's the name? Eat him the fuck alive, bro.
Oh,
Michael Beasley, eat AD up, bro. No
Not even
dead.
just Michael Beasley. The other
not
guys
even
will eat
Michael
him up before
Beasley.
he get to Beasley. He'll
That's
be cracked before Beasley
Evans will
happens.
beat him up before that, bro.
To
Yeah,
who?
Evans will beat him up.
yeah.
Oh, Reggie
Reggie
Evans.
Evans. Yes, a
And
real
God
one.
forbid if DeMarcus Cousins decide to sign in the big three, that it's over then.
That brother
Nah,
can
they
go.
gonna be cool.
Shit.
They
They be
cool.
cool till you
Not
smack him upside the head.
That
back
brother
to
can
Cooper
go.
Flag for a minute though. The so me, I've been asking a lot of people about Cooper Flag game, and I think he gonna be mid, bro. He gonna be mid pack. He gonna be mid pack.
Woo!
You think he's
I
mid?
don't. I think he gonna
So
be mid pack, bro.
so okay, so that goes so that bears the question. If
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. I mean, like he could thrive in Dallas, but it's not gonna be anything like.
Going to be mid. He gonna be by the end of his career. He might be a one or two time All Star. Nothing crazy,
So you
bro.
think a
He's not going.
at best 2-time All Star?
He's not going to be the next great white hope that they want him to be.
so then we
Nah,
got
they
to send
definitely
his
going
ass
over
to
there.
Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Send his ass to Milwaukee.
Look, this man is on a fire set. He
Yo,
said get rid of
time out.
AD and
Time
Cooper
out.
Flag at the same time.
Send his
Tino.
ass to
Everything
Milwaukee,
must
bro.
go.
Tino. You a Pistons fan. You don't want him to go to Milwaukee?
Oh, Milwaukee after they lose Linus, that's over. I'm saying Dame don't come back until
Yeah,
mid February himself. He threw.
Oh, you
he
think
gonna be looking
Milwaukee
for a
going to
way
do
out too.
something to Detroit? Let's say lose Giannis? Man, please.
Yeah, get Giannis out of here. I need for the week.
That's all
I
he
need for the
need.
East. I need for everybody to go west. You get rid of Bankero, his ass can come west. I need for this shit to get easy.
Not you shipping out the Orlando Star.
Yeah, get everybody. Get rid of everybody, cuz. Make this shit easy, cuz. It's been stressful being a Pistons fan.
We still, I mean, when you think about the
So all right,
East,
wait. Oh, go ahead, Diego.
I'm
I
saying
feel you.
when you think about the East, it ain't that many teams really for real. For real.
Nah,
Nope.
Not no big threats.
It's
No.
Boston.
Maybe.
Boston.
And
Indy.
Boston shaky though. Boston shaky.
It's Boston,
Tatum.
Indy, Cleveland, Detroit, New York. Yeah, that's about it.
Good. Like they ain't no
Just,
real. They ain't no
Boston
real.
shaky.
I mean,
Tatum's injured.
Orlando is
Jalen Brown's got a
okay.
hair transplant. Um,
Yeah, because that boy went from head full of head to like me, didn't he?
what injury did he have? What injury did he have in the playoffs that he was coming back from? That man went over and got that hair transplant. Gonna say the injury. He lying like a motherfucker, bro. He lying. Nigga
You
lying.
done?
He
You
had a
done?
meniscus. He had a
I'm on
meniscus,
bullshit
man.
today, bro. I'm on bullshit today. I'm with the
He had
bullshit.
he had a
I
meniscus
see.
tear, man.
would
He had to get
y'all
his
would y'all
meniscus
I
cleaned
package
up,
see.
man.
would
I
y'all
see.
package Dame if y'all had a chance to get Giannis and trade the number one pick if y'all was Dallas?
You said do what?
Ooh.
Would y'all want Dame in a package with Giannis if y'all trade away the number one pick for him if you
No.
was the
Nah, because now I
No.
do
got
that?
because now I got two guards that's hurt because Dame is hurt and Kyrie hurt. So ain't
And
Yeah,
neither
I
one
one
of
think
them
coming,
come
Dame
back.
one coming
I
off
think Dame
Achilles and
injury.
one coming off
Honestly, I
ACL.
think Dame injury is gonna be worse and longer than
Yeah,
Kyrie's
Yeah,
because he just got
yeah, it
hurt.
is.
yeah.
But you gotta look at how Dallas was operating when Kyrie went out. I feel
Because the
like they
thing
was doing
is, like,
they improved
if you have
without
a bad
Kyrie on the
knee
floor.
injury, you can still recover. That Achilles, that does slow you down. That really does slow you down.
For sure.
Yeah,
See the only
especially if you're explosive. The
see the
only
Matt
only
good
about to
good
thing
say
thing
about
some
Dame
about
bullshit,
is
y'all.
he
Matt
didn't
getting ready to say
predicate
some
his
bullshit, y'all.
athletics. He really worked on his shooting. So nah.
Matt, what bullshit you ready to say? Cause I feel like you about to say some bullshit right quick. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm not. It's just about the Achilles. That's all it was. I'm like this. You can still be explosive. Fuck that shit. Fuck
Oh,
that.
because you're recovering. Oh, okay, cool. Got you. I got you. I got you. All right. You still recovering 2 years later? You still recovering 2 years later?
Nah, I'm good though.
Are you good?
No
All right.
surgery. No surgery. No surgery. I'm good.
So you didn't pop it completely though.
It was a partial, but it was a good one.
Mm.
You didn't need
It was,
surgery though. It.
look. I don't know if I did it or I didn't. Let's just say that. But either way, I'm good. Walking.
Oh, you didn't. You didn't.
I'm
You
right. I'm
didn't go.
running
You
on it.
didn't consult. You didn't consult.
No. Urgent care said I ain't need it, so we just gonna take what urgent care said.
All
Urgent
right. All
care.
right. All right.
Look.
All right.
They designed to get you
All
in and out,
right.
bro. You be
All
dying. They
right.
gonna get you in and out.
All right.
Now, so as somebody who actually had the surgery for the Achilles, I'm saying mine happened in April of 2018. I was back playing ball that January, so it's definitely possible.
That's possible.
I'm saying with the recovery and everything, but I'm saying it is possible. But like I said, I don't play an explosive brand of basketball
I
like
was about to say.
Dame.
I was about
I'm
to.
saying
I was just about to say, bro.
so I'm saying so. Like I'm saying, for somebody like Dame, who I'm saying he don't dunk like I'm saying he don't dunk no more like that. I'm saying he basically I'm saying handle to create space to shoot. I'm saying he should be fine. I'm
Yeah.
saying Kyrie
Right.
with his ACL, like I said, he's shifty. So
Didn't
he
Clay
is
do it too?
Clay did it.
yeah,
It
yeah. I think
took him a minute though.
no
Okay.
Clay
And
Clay
Clay.
Clay had
Clay
Clay had
had
a knee injury.
Clay had the knee.
Yeah, Clay had ACL.
Okay.
No,
Just,
he
no,
had
just making
both. He
sure.
had the knee and the
That's
ACL.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had two.
because he
He
was
Either
had
way,
the knee injury. He had the ACL. Then the following season, he had a knee injury. I was like,
he
God damn, bro.
he the pop he the popping he a popping shot though. Katie is another one again, explosive and everything like that. No, I'm with you
Mhm.
though. I'm with
yeah.
you.
I'm saying I wouldn't go pursue Dame at all. I'm saying being Dallas, like I said,
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
Kyrie was already healthy. Like if you knew
Right.
Kyrie was gonna be in the building, then yeah, give me both of them. Now you talking about who's guarding that backcourt. I'm saying they're not guarding nobody either, but that type of backcourt, along with Giannis and Lively back there, like Dallas becomes dangerous, like
Makes
becomes
sense.
scary.
Definitely do.
I
But with
respect it. I respect that. Yeah.
yeah. But if they feel like I'm saying, because that's the senses I keep hearing. Like Cooper Flagg's gonna be like a Andre Kirilenko. If that's how y'all gonna see him, then we gotta get rid of him now. Like that
Correction. Clay only tore his ACL. He never messed with his Achilles.
Oh, you
oh
never
Okay.
actually. Okay.
You're thinking of
so he
Boogie. Boogie tore his knee and
He
then
did
tore his
both. He did
ACL, or
both. He
vice
did both.
versa, something like that.
oh got you.
Um, but when you think about Clay, I mean, when you think about Cooper Flag, as you were saying, I just been talking to some old heads that watch the game. They say it's gonna be like that Tyler Hansborough, like dominating college, come to the NBA and be like, yeah, y'all know the name I just said, Tyler Hansborough. Yeah,
Ain't heard that name in so long.
my
Damn,
point exactly.
bro, that ain't even me, cuz.
Bro, he said hands,
My
bro. He
point
didn't even say his
exactly.
nickname. He said that man was psycho back in college. I used to watch
Well,
his games like Jesus, man.
bro, that's
But you
Reggie, and I don't even
looking
smoke.
at, but looking at him in college, you knew that wasn't gonna transfer to the
Oh
NBA.
no. Oh no.
No,
No.
no.
Oh yeah. No.
No.
Now
Now,
that was Tim Tebow. He was Tim Tebow of basketball.
yo,
Timmy
I ain't heard
Hall.
that.
Whoa.
That's a real comparison, man.
Whoa.
That's a real good comparison.
Don't
Tim
let
Tebow
Terrence hear that.
basketball.
Dominant
Don't
in,
let
in
don't
college
let
football.
Terrence hear that.
Yeah, my bad. He did win the playoff game.
He gonna bring
He
that up.
won. He won one. He won one.
He gonna bring that up though.
It's the only one Tim Tebow.
Okay.
But nah, when you but yeah, Cooper Flag, I don't believe he's gonna do all that. I don't think so.
I gotta trade that pick immediately.
If anything, I like the kids from Rutgers more than him.
Which one? The point
Both
guard
of them.
or
Both of
yeah.
them better than Cooper Flag, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
I would argue with. I take
I like
truthfully.
Bailey probably better.
I would rather have the point guard. Like I said, just due to the fact of my point guard that I have in place is hurt. Give me a true point. Let Kyrie go to the two. Clay slide down to the three. Crybaby can stay at the four so that he plays so he feels happy with himself so he can play
Now,
if you're gonna keep him.
Now, I wouldn't make this trade personally because I don't care for him as one of them top point guards. But if you did make a trade and you traded away the number one pick, of course you gotta do something else. Would you get Trey Young?
No, why we get
in,
Trey Young, Dave?
in Dallas.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean,
Trey,
he was their original pick.
He was
Trey
the
Young,
original
Hey
pick.
man,
Trey Young's overrated.
That's what I mean. I mean, if you listen to what I wouldn't do this.
If only way I'm going to get a Trey Young is again if I have a dominant 4 or 5 that rim runs. So somebody like Giannis,
AD
he
at the
had,
four, right?
Yeah.
he's supposed to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just asked. Okay. But continue. Sorry, bro. I mean, I don't want to cut your point. AD at the four.
I'm saying you traded AD down to Atlanta.
No, I said that. I said the pick.
If I'm Atlanta, I don't want just the pick.
I was
Mm.
going to get to that point.
Not for my star.
You want a body too.
Yeah. So
You don't get the
Atlanta,
body. You gonna get the great white
Atlanta
hope.
loves Trey Young. That's the sad part.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
now,
Atlanta
Dave.
loves Trey Young, so that would be hard. They would ask for more. You
They
get
love
that?
Michael Vick and
Listen,
goddamn
no,
Julio Jones
no,
too. They
that
get
was
over
a
that shit.
different situation. We're
They
not going
get
to
over
compare
that
Michael
shit.
Vick to
You know who
Trey
else they
Get
love?
over it.
Who else they
Don't
love?
do that.
Oh, they love Matt Ryan that year, didn't they?
no,
We were just talking about this shit yesterday too.
Woo!
God
They
damn, we was
love
just
Matt
talking about
Ryan,
it.
didn't
I'm
they?
cracking up.
They
28
love
and
Matt
30.
Ryan.
28 and 30, huh?
This
Word.
guy.
First half.
that man had to get up out of that car. That man had to go to Indianapolis. That man had
He
to
Yeah,
go.
still ain't. He still ain't right.
had a peanut butter sandwich that day. He gonna get the jelly. No dead.
That boy.
If I ever give Matt Ryan a birthday cake, the number is going to be 283.
Oh yes,
Hey,
Lord.
He gonna throw that in your face. If you're a real one, he gonna throw it in your face.
That man had to go get the witness protection, bro. He had to move his whole family, cuz.
word.
Nah,
Nah, he
nah.
all
But
right. They
I'm
weren't going
just
to fuck
saying
him
though,
up.
like when it comes to like Kyrie's out. I mean, he's not gonna be out the whole season, but Kyrie's gonna be out.
Mhm.
You need a point. I mean, Trey ain't bad at point, I guess. I mean,
Nah, he's not. I want him packaged with something else. So now at this point, now we bringing in 2 more teams because I need something other than that first overall pick.
I got a
oh,
suggestion.
who you about to say?
Some bullshit.
Mm-mm.
Here you go on that bullshit.
Bring in Ben Simmons.
I'm
So
mad at
Dallas,
You know what? I'm
Hey,
gonna
man.
turn my
He
camera
passed
off
the
on that
ball.
one.
I'm mad.
He passes.
I'm gonna turn
about
my
to get
camera
muted.
off
I don't
on
feel like
that
taking it
one.
off the ball.
Mad about
You
to
know
get muted.
what? I take that back. I'm gonna leave D-Lo alone. Send that mofo to the big three.
He's not
He
surviving
still
in the
won't
big
shoot.
three.
He
He
ain't
still won't shoot.
surviving the junior league either.
He still won't shoot.
Fuck Ben
Still ain't
Simmons.
gonna shoot, bro. I was
in
just watching this
Dallas,
shit.
He pass.
Actually, if he's in the big three, he won't have to shoot. He just have to play
No,
toward the basket.
seriously, no. Hold, but no. In all seriousness, also think about it. In Dallas, all he'll do is pass. He don't need to shoot. He don't need to
Fuck
I
Ben
shoot.
see a
Simmons.
vision. I see the vision, but nah, bro. nah,
It's not terrible.
no.
Oh my
It's
It's
god.
always
not.
gonna be
It's not
terrible. It's Ben
terrible.
Simmons.
yo, if
It's not terrible. It's not a terrible idea because we all talking about what if. So it's like I can see
But Ben
where
Simmons
he's
is a
coming
free
from.
agent though.
No, he
no,
is.
I
I can
I
see where he's
don't.
coming from. Just like we were talking about before you came. Like sending somebody like Mike Conley over there just to be a true
Like a
point.
vet.
Like a vet over there that get them situated
Hmm
until Kyrie come
Mike
back.
Conley to Dallas.
Hey, I got Tino pondering.
That's what
Oh,
I said. Like it's not. I
bruh,
see the vision, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think
bruh.
his name tarnished too much. His name just
You,
tarnished
you
too much.
I don't see
Nobody
the
want to take
vision.
that
You know
risk.
the vision I see
bruh,
him at? Big three. Send him down there.
He
He put
ain't
everybody in the big
surviving in the
three.
big three. You keep trying to put everybody in the big three. I'm gonna go back to Australia where
You
the fuck
gotta
he
think
belongs.
He
about
want
it.
Mike. He want Mike Jordan the big three.
yo,
Scottie
man.
Pippen.
You gotta make it entertaining. That's what it is.
Entertainment.
It is entertainment at that
The
point. You
big
put him
three
in
is the
big three, you'll
WWE
get
of the NBA,
get
bro.
smacked around.
The big three is wrestling of the NBA. I ain't trying to hear it. It's NBA blitz over there, bro.
But let's be real though. Ben Simmons going there.
It's not terrible.
It's not.
It's
It's just
really not terrible.
It's not
It's
terrible.
really not.
again, if you
It's
get
it's
up,
it's not what you think. It's not what you would want 100%. But it'll bail you. It'll do you a
It holds you
little.
over. It
It'll
holds
hold
you
you
over.
over.
no,
It'll hold you over.
no, that's no. If you again, you have to get rid of AD for that. You cannot keep
Yes.
AD
No,
with
you can't.
no. If you, I don't mind that at all.
Yeah,
Why would you have to
Be,
get rid of
be,
AD to bring in Ben Simmons?
because I'm going
You can't have
to.
two softies.
I'm going to get. I'm going to get Giannis. If I'm Dallas, I want Giannis in Dallas. If I'm Dallas, truthfully,
Uh,
Let's take Giannis off the table for a moment.
You can't.
You can't.
because
You
that's the
can't.
only way Ben Simmons works for me.
I got you.
right. That's
That's
what
the only way
all
that
these
really works for me.
scenarios is if Giannis is getting traded over or getting sent over there.
Yeah,
You
because
think
see,
Giannis is leaving?
I,
We just
truthfully,
talking about what ifs.
no,
We just talking about what ifs.
tru-
I'm
He's
asking.
truth,
just no. He's just
no.
truthfully, yeah. I believe it has to be sweet enough for him. But I believe you can get him up out of
I
there.
have a hard time believing it. It's going to
I
take an
don't think
act
that
of God to
motherfucker
get that
leaving, bro.
man.
I don't think that
He's already
motherfucker.
he's already done enough for Milwaukee. See, like so he's giving it a longevity because he what this is what year 9 for
Yep,
Giannis.
Something like that.
yep.
Yeah.
Something like
So
that.
you got the chip already. You've been an MVP in that city. So you've
right.
done it. So you've done everything the quote unquote right way.
That you could do for them.
That you could you maximize everything for them.
He
Okay.
did that.
Everything for everything that contract paid for, you got it.
So he
You
did the
you
same thing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did, basically.
Go to
basically
Lakers.
now it's time for you to go to a
No, he
bigger
was with
market.
Milwaukee first, bro.
I'm only
Yeah.
I'm only fucking around
So
being stupid. I said he
so
should go to Lakers. That's what I said.
I didn't say. I mean, listen.
I feel
Go
like
If
ahead. Go
Giannis
ahead
come
though.
out and say he wants to be traded, every team in the NBA gonna try to figure out a way. It's
oh
Giannis.
yeah.
Let's be honest.
oh yeah,
Houston
without
didn't.
question. But there is no like I said, there aren't but a couple of teams that can really truly make that happen. You see what I'm saying? Because again, Giannis comes with some cash to his name.
Yes.
So there ain't
Yep.
but a few teams that's really gonna be able to make that happen without giving up the farm for him to basically
Fact.
be back in Milwaukee, just
Fact.
in a bigger city. Because if you go to New York, you got to come off Cat, you got to come off Bridges,
I ain't doing
Hard.
that.
So New York don't
I
want to
ain't
do that.
mad at giving up Cat though.
I was, I, I'm saying I'm not mad at it, but again, you stripping. I'm
What?
saying
Why you make that face, cuz? What you mean? You wouldn't give up Cat for Giannis? I understand other pieces got to come with it, but the main two pieces are them two.
That's the thing though. Other pieces that come with it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting
Oh,
at.
okay. All right.
so.
That's
Now
what I'm
you
getting at.
losing. All right. So now if you go down to Orlando, another tax-free state, you go down to Orlando. You definitely got to come off Bankero or and France Wagner and probably his brother. So you got to come with
Hold
the
on.
Wagner twins and Bankero. So now what does Orlando have? So now he back in Milwaukee again. He just now in tax-free money. If he go to Miami, you got to come off Hero or Bam.
Oh, I'm coming off of them.
So now,
I ain't
what?
coming. Bam. Bam is different.
And so now,
Okay, bye.
So
I'm
y'all, I'm about to run. I'm about to give y'all the top 5 teams with the biggest cap space right now. Mind you, there's some that they're all under the water right now. But
Of course, they always are.
Go ahead. Well, but cat space don't really mean as much as it does to
I,
be a
I, I
champion
know,
NFL.
I know, I know. All right, Utah,
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio.
out of those
There's
five,
only
the only one
one
that could
team.
make sense to him would be San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one that would make sense where you can kind of plug him in without having
And
to
let him
break
do
the
his
bank.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Mm-hmm.
still do his thing there.
because Wemby plays the five naturally, he gets to play the four. Now you talking about two unlimited rim
You
runners.
got
I'm saying
Twin
because
Towers down there, bro.
Wemby's gonna shoot the three, so that gives Giannis his space. Then on defense, I'm saying shit. Both of them swatting shots, so that makes stuff easier. They got a good point guard situation with Castle and Fox. What they picking? They picking two
Too. Yeah, they got the second
Mm-hmm.
pick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
now. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm saying does two sound good?
Two sound better than where they at. Because they probably what? They
Also
probably
losing your superstar.
they gonna lose it regardless. Let's be
I'm saying
honest.
I'm saying he's done
Not
what you
necessarily
want.
true.
If he
You've
wants
done
out, they're gonna lose him.
If he
you've
wants
done
out.
what
How many
he's
years
done
left
what
on
you
his
want up
contract?
in I think two.
2.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
got
they
player
probably.
option. I think it's last year. He
Yeah,
got player option.
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
it's
So
technically one in the possible.
yeah.
yeah, so basically you trade him while you
So
get
at
money
this,
for him.
yeah,
Right.
I'm saying at this point, I'm saying
You have to.
he's at his peak trade
That I
potential.
mean, unless he resigns, that's the only way.
He is at no, saying that he is at the peak where again this is peak where you would get the most best value out of him.
Yeah, because come next year, because Milwaukee's gonna be trash because Dame is not coming back until January, February, just like Kyrie.
That's
Maybe longer.
If not long, I'm saying if he don't miss the entire season, because I think they say he's supposed to miss the
Yeah,
entire
he
the
could. Yeah, I
entirety
think
of the
The
season.
way
he said
Dame
this.
Hill, Dame is missing the whole season.
Yeah, he's missing
Okay,
no
Yeah.
season.
So you really
Unfortunately,
you have
I'm being
nothing.
honest.
so Dame is
unfortunately,
gone. You got Kyle Kuzma, Trent Jr., Bobby Portis is a
Kuz,
free agent. What Brook
Kuz might be a
Lopez?
free agent.
You said Kuz is free. So what
I
does he
think
have?
Kuz might be a free agent because I think that
So
was one of the perks of getting him.
for
I
getting
think,
cheap. Yeah.
yeah, I
so
But
think he
my
might be a free agent.
so
my
the
thing
difference.
is, who are they competing against? They're not going to beat Indy. They're not going to beat Cleveland. They're not going to beat Boston. They're not going to beat New York. Who are they going to beat?
Who
They're gonna
Milwaukee?
be Philly. They're gonna be Philly without Embiid. That's it.
They're going to beat. They're going to beat up in Charlotte as many times they play them.
They gonna be so you saying without Embiid?
You heard what I said? I ain't stuttering.
So that means Paul George is gonna be there, right?
nope.
Man, no, you can drop him off at the big three. Shit.
That nigga
I
going to the
mean,
Delaware Blue
yeah.
Bulls.
Yeah, go tell them
Funny as
Delaware
shit.
Blue. Let's go win the G League, goddammit.
Funny as shit.
I need to find out how much them contracts are in the big three when we talk about that.
It's 100,000. It's 100,000 a
Shit.
year.
Is it 100,000 a year?
Hey,
Mhm.
Okay.
hey, we talking a lot about fucking free agency shit and all this shit. Let's talk about tonight.
Ooh,
Let's talk about tonight. Game 7, bro.
I want Tino
What?
to answer since he was Mister
T minus.
How bad did that pick? How bad did that pick look 2 weeks ago?
OKC sold me.
T minus an hour and 3 minutes.
Hour
An
and 3 minutes to the final start.
to the final start. Who's everybody picking?
We know who Tino picking. He's staying tall. I know my brother staying tall.
Oh yeah, OKC all the way, baby. 30.
Hey, I'm right with him.
By 30.
I'm going with the whole team.
I was about to say they about to beat the shit out of these niggas for what they did.
I think they just lost that game because they wouldn't win at home. Okay,
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
They was
We got a
like,
little
listen.
rest. We whooped
do
their
we
ass at
really
home.
want to have a parade in Indy? Like do we want to pop out?
We want to celebrate on their floor. That's
Yeah, like you know what?
Nah,
We're gonna celebrate in tornado fashion.
Yeah.
I've been to Indy. I'm good.
There you go. We about to start with his bullshit, man.
What?
That indie shit. Because I remember last time we picked against your Notre Dame. What's it called? Remember that?
Oh, I'm letting him live.
Okay. Listen, I said at the beginning of this series, this shit was going 7. Everybody up here looked at me like I was the fuck crazy.
No, we didn't.
That's the fuck y'all did.
No, we
Tino
didn't.
said, pull out the broom broom. He said
I looked
put
at
in the
him
gentleman
crazy.
suit.
I looked at him
He did
crazy.
say pull out the broom.
He did
I
pull
said
out
at
the
least.
broom.
I said at least 6. I feel like I said 6.
I said what, 5?
Yeah, that was
That's a
that was the order. It was like 4, 5, 6,
5, 6,
7.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still stand by what I said.
No,
Vegas just needed to make some money.
Hey.
No. Vegas made money off this shit.
They definitely did.
But I looked at it from a business. I looked at it from a business thing. Ain't nothing else on TV. They won in 7 games of this shit.
Okay, see, did okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, see this.
NBA won. NBA won in 7 games of this shit, bro. Come on.
Oh, that's why. It's the reason why the games were the way they were.
And that's why I said it was going 7.
This season's was been over. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Now, with Halliburton only playing half of the first last game because they didn't need him. still
That
think
was
they
a
getting their
narrative.
ass waxed tonight.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
about
still
to say
getting that
that
ass
was the
beat.
narrative
This man, I
they
was
drew that out.
like,
They did that
I
shit on
thought you were gonna
purpose.
pull fast. Like,
That was a
No,
narrative.
That,
nah,
That
okay,
was really the
see.
narrative.
my daddy ain't raising no goddamn fool, bro.
This man was like, yeah, Halliburton played half a game. They didn't need him. They still get
Hold
beat.
up.
That shit get beat.
Yeah.
They get beat.
nah, that
That's
man was
why.
never hurt
He
at
was hurt.
all.
He
That
was
man
hurt.
was never hurt. That man only became quote unquote hurt when they thought they was in a failure of getting their ass embarrassed. Now
Fact.
he been running around. He been doing the same because he did the same shit in the New York series. He had 2 or 3 games where it was 4 points in through 3 quarters, and then 4 quarter he turned it on to get to 14, get about his average 17 point, and call it a day. Them last two
Mm-hmm.
couple games he couldn't get to 14 like he supposed to. All of a sudden now he got a calf strain that could be a possible grade 2 or 3. Cause now you're
So
nah damn that nigga been
so
running
me and
around.
so me and Matt had this discussion, right? I think we had probably had it on the Rock Boys Wrestling podcast. He said if Indiana win this game, can TJ McConnell be the MVP?
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he can. I think he will be.
I
He
I don't
will.
think they'll give it to Hallie. I
Why
think
not?
they'll find him.
I didn't say
It's
Why
like
Howard
not?
though.
it's
I didn't say
Why
Howard.
based off
not?
the last two
When the
games
Warriors won their
alone.
first
I
final, they
believe
gave
he
it
could be.
to they didn't give it to
Yeah.
Curry.
Nah,
They never get it to Curry.
it's
Draymond
either going
Curry
to
got
Cy-
one. Curry got
Curry
one,
got
bro.
one. That
Don't
was
do
the
that to
last
He,
Curry.
he,
one.
got, he
Don't
got
do
the
that
most.
to
He got the
Curry.
most recent one, right? The recent
Yes,
one.
Yeah, the
sir.
recent
He
one.
got one.
Yeah, that
yeah.
first one didn't go to Curry. It went to what's the name?
It went to
Iguodala.
Andre
Andre.
Iguodala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why
Yeah.
wouldn't
I'll
they
He
give
made
it
take
that
to him?
block.
Iguodala.
He made that block. He made that block
Yeah.
look like
It's
Why
going
wouldn't they give it
it,
to
it's either going to Siakam or TJ.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
said it
Time
was going
out.
to Stockton.
Do y'all see what they call on Siakam?
Oh, the
no. What did he say?
the
Call that man the Thunder Taker, bro.
yeah, the Thunder Taker. Yeah, so the Undertaker, the Thunder Taker.
Yeah.
Cause he
They
rolled
getting
his eyes,
bored.
did that ritual, bro. He did
They
that
getting
damn ritual to
the
get his
NBA is
damn
getting
game
who
bored.
said
the
that
night.
shit? Send him to the big three.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
hold on. Send him to WWE.
Y'all niggas said
The
Really
Thunder Taker,
said
bro.
the
The Thunder Taker.
Undertaker.
I
so
saw
now
that. We was like this. He did all that. I was like, okay.
Word.
all right, so
But nah.
let me ask this question.
What's up?
If either one of these teams, well, one of them has to win the championship, do
Mhm.
you think this here pushes the model of not needing a superstar?
No.
Shea is a
Yes, but
superstar.
no.
That's a no. You still need a
No,
superstar.
but SGA also it's like it's this whole team though. They're like young they're like prospects. You know what I'm saying? Like you like they're not like big. I know what you mean. I think it does create that, but at the same time, it makes you focus on everybody else but the superstar if you have a superstar already.
Right.
Like you're gonna be focusing more on everybody else. Like you're not gonna have role players, if that makes sense. Like you know what I mean? You know, yeah, like people that play their role and everything. No, everybody's gonna be shining just as much as the superstar, if that makes sense.
I think.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. I think it's the way
When y'all
they
go,
acquired SGA. So remember, SGA got traded for Paul George. So
yes, he
in
did.
reality, everybody was thinking that the Thunder got the short end of the stick. When in
Right.
reality, the Thunder came off. So I think it's the way you acquire your superstar. So it like sort of like how the Rockets just pick up KD now. All the stuff is on like yo, they got to win something. They got to do something. When they made that trade for SGA, it was like, well, he's a young player. He's going to develop. You know, they gave him all that stigma, so he didn't have the pressure on him until now that he's really, last 3 years when he's really been, shooting through the roof. So I think it's the way you get your stars, and if you let them develop properly. But if you're just picking up a superstar trying to build a big three like they did in Boston and Miami stuff like that, then that's when the pressure really comes onto you.
Well, like you really focus on getting the big three, right?
Right.
Yeah,
If it
like
just falls into your lap naturally, the way Sam Presti been doing it out there, then it's different.
and then that's kind of what I mean though. It's like in a way, so like say like they're not big. You know what I'm saying? Like they're star. He's a star now. You know what I'm saying? He's even a bigger star than what he ever was before because he's made to the finals again. He's been showing he's him, right? But
I like the
it's same
short
thing
end
with
just a little bit though.
No, look, same thing with Halliburton. I'll admit it. Same thing with Halliburton. As much as it kills me to say it, like you know what I mean. But it's like this game, these finals are really defining who they are as players. You know what I mean? Does it change the market for the whole NBA as far as the outlook and the blueprint that they want to go based upon?
No,
Yes.
no.
I feel like it does sort of. Because that's what I mean by saying is like they're not gonna be focused on just like the superstar as a whole. They'll be focused on everybody else behind them. I'll have my superstar. I know my superstar will do what he needs to do, but I want to make sure that everybody else is just as great. TJ McConnell is a prime example. Nobody expected TJ McConnell to be who he is today. You know what I mean? Especially behind a Tyrese Halliburton, a Miles Turner in Indiana with that outlook. Again, Pascal Siakam became who he was in Toronto. He's even bigger now because of how much he's producing, how effective he is in this game versus how he was in Toronto behind Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. So I mean, it kind of does, but then at the same time, it doesn't necessarily do as like it's not like the it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. That's all I can say. Like
Do
you know what I
you
mean?
do you believe with this NBA Finals being two small market teams that this is giving small market team hope? That's what you're trying to say?
Yes.
No.
It could.
Hell
It could.
no,
It could. No, 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 no,
bullshit.
no. No. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It could. It
I
could.
mean,
It
Giannis just
could,
won a
but I
couple
don't
years
think
ago,
so.
and
I think
everybody thought of it. Go
When
ahead.
was the last time you seen Detroit in the playoffs?
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, playoffs? They was in the playoffs this year, man.
wait a minute now.
No,
Hold
no, no,
on.
no, 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 no. It's not. It's
Whoa,
not a
wait.
shot. It's not a shot. It's not a shot. It's not a shot. I'm just saying the
All right, we
market.
pick
The
any other
market.
team. We
The
pick any other
market.
team. Huh?
The market. The market. Them or look, Orlando. When was the last time you? When before this year? That's what I'm getting at. Before this year, Look at Cleveland seeding this year. Look at that. That's what I'm getting at. Like you look at that, like you think about it, it's like you didn't expect them to perform the way they perform. They're small. They're not big markets.
So
So I'm saying like it does give them some type of hope.
so this is my stance on it. I don't think this finals will make the NBA change its blueprint of what they do. I think for the smaller market teams, it changes them now. And the big market teams who have the money will now start to, instead of it being three superstars, we're going to find one solid superstar, bring him an all-star, and then, like you said, build around him. For your smaller market teams, it's okay. We just have to get our superstar, and like you said, make sure our team is solid around that guy. Because if Indy can do it, we can do it, especially out of the East. Because the West is going. Because here's the thing: the West will take care of itself.
Always do.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I said they're the leader of the league. So as an Eastern team, your job now is to identify your superstar early and build around him fast. Get him the right kind of player that fits what
Mm-hmm.
he does best immediately. Because like I said, the East is you only have really. I'm saying there's only really two top teams, truthfully.
Three at the most.
The three of them. So you got basically Boston,
Milwaukee.
The Knicks. Now I said Milwaukee's on a downward end at this point.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
said they're more of a 5 6 seed. I'm saying at this point. Um, and if you want to put Indiana in there, or you want to put I guess Cleveland.
You definitely put Cleveland, Indy in there for sure.
Yeah. So those are your top four. Everybody else is fighting from five on down. But like I said, Washington is still trash. I'm saying Washington doesn't. They don't. They have to get their superstar first. Um,
Yeah.
Orlando. I'm saying Orlando and Detroit are about the same. We're young and trying to figure out. Saying you
I
have your
like Detroit
superstar.
way better than Orlando.
They
Oh, for
they, they,
sure.
they, they got a positive outlook for sure.
Yeah, because like I said, you have.
Dylan Bain is not the next coming of
Desmond
I,
Bain.
three first round picks. It was not.
I,
That was
I,
crazy.
I still don't understand what that trade was about. I don't
I don't either.
understand. I don't
Three
understand
first
what
round
that.
picks for Dylan Bain.
I
Desmond.
thought. I thought.
Desmond Bain, Dylan Bain. Nigga, it don't matter. I can't even say his name right. That's how much he don't matter. That's crazy.
If I'm going to get anybody from the Grizzlies, it's Ja. I'm telling y'all, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm not getting nobody else from the Grizzlies but Ja. I don't. So I
I
don't
get
understand
JJ.
what
I
that.
get JJ. I'll get Jaren Jackson.
JJ's another one.
Yeah.
JJ's gonna have to be a piece.
I don't. I don't like it.
You don't like JJ?
No, I don't.
He will
For
fit
what
perfect with your team.
for what he's supposed to do, like being
He will
able to
be
play
perfect
both
in Detroit.
sides.
I promise you he would.
Man, to me, he like a discount Julius Randle. Don't neither one of y'all like y'all want to score. I need bigs to be big.
Early Julius Randle or today's Julius Randle?
Like today Julius Randle. Like Julius is 20 and 6. I need for my if you a nigga that's 6'10", bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't have 10 rebounds by your name. That should be
Hold
etched
on.
in stone.
JJ is defensive player of the year, right?
You say what?
JJ got defensive player of the year on his resume, correct?
I don't.
Mhm.
I'm just asking a
Rudy
question.
Damn.
Gobert got 4.
Listen, that is because he's 7 foot and he halfway block shit. Halfway. The motherfucker can't shuffle his feet. And if it wasn't for what's getting the blood clot this year, he wouldn't have got it either. Wimby should have got that shit.
The
Okay.
motherfucker started COVID.
Yeah, he started COVID in the NBA, goddamn it. Fuck
I'm not
him.
messing. I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not messing with y'all.
So I was just thinking about this. Another player that's actually a free agent this year, speaking of him,
He
is
won
Julius
in
Randle.
22-23.
Julius
Okay.
Randle. Nah, Minnesota bring him back. They smart. They bring him back.
Yeah, you gotta bring him back if you Minnesota.
You have to, unless you trading pieces
I
up.
don't care. I don't care.
You bring him back.
You have
Wait,
to
what was your
find a way.
question? I missed it.
Julius
Julius
Randle.
Randle. Should Minnesota bring him back?
You have to get. You gotta find a way to get on Rudy.
Huh?
You gotta
You
find a
said
way to get
no?
on Rudy.
You said what you say, Reese?
No.
Don't
You
bring him
bring him
back?
back?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
I don't like you. I don't like you.
So what did you trade for him for?
I ain't
That's
trading
what I'm saying.
him. They did.
Julius Randle put in work, bro.
No, that's why I was saying, why would y'all even want that narrative? Like, what was the point of y'all trading him in the first place? Just to bring him back. Like,
Yeah. Like, you don't bring him back like that. What did you trade for that? That'd be retarded. They part.
Free the money off your books.
well, yeah, he has a
He's
business.
just he's basically your number two. I don't
No,
know,
he is the
bro.
number two. He is number two.
Yeah,
Ain't no
no,
reason.
no, yeah. I'm keeping him, bro.
I don't like him. For the price tag it's gonna cost you, I don't know.
No. What Tino said, you definitely try to get rid of Rudy.
Yeah.
But who the fuck
Rudy
is
for
taking?
sure.
Not even that. Who is taking Rudy? And you damn sure ain't gonna get what you got for him because you gave up all them first round picks for him. Ain't nobody that stupid but y'all.
Trade his ass back to Utah.
Yeah.
Trade his ass back to Utah. I only want the first round back. It's just trade him back to Utah. Just take him back.
Well,
what
Utah
big
say
they got in
nah.
Washington?
You, give me $10 and take him back.
Hmm.
Phoenix should go get him.
Who?
Phoenix go get him.
Hmm.
You gave up KD already. Fuck it.
You know what I'm about to say.
What you about to say?
Philly.
Fuck, I want Rudy Gobert for and Joel Embiid. That don't even make
No,
sense.
you traded for
We
Joel.
not trading no fucking Joel Embiid for no goddamn Rudy Gobert.
I mean,
I
look, you think
would.
about it. He got he,
Hey,
his,
hey,
yeah.
would you trade him for Paul George?
No, I don't need two 7 footers on my team.
Right.
At least Rudy will be there. He'll play every
You
game.
Yeah.
you don't
Back
have
to
two
back.
7 footers. You
Yep.
don't have two 7 footers on your team. You only have Rudy if you trade for Rudy. Because Embiid is only playing
Tino,
12 games.
Tino,
He only
Tino,
playing 12 games, man.
Tino,
Embiid
chill out.
playing
All right,
12
okay.
games.
Chill out, Tino.
He
Chill
playing
out.
12 games,
When the
man.
last time the Pistons had an MVP?
We didn't do that.
Wow.
We'll take it
When
there.
the
We'll
last,
take it there.
when the last time the Philly won a championship? Was that
Well,
Dr. J?
hey, listen,
Damn.
you can say what you're going to say. I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Was
God
that
dang
Dr.
it.
J? Was that Dr. J time?
Was it Isaiah Thomas for y'all? Was it Isaiah? Did he even win MVP? God damn.
Hey, that's
I don't
fine.
even think he won one.
I ain't never say, hey, we got championship. When the last time y'all
We
got
got
one?
champions. Hey, listen, we got
Hey,
championship too. I don't care how old he is. They still ours.
I'm saying we ain't talking about the ABA one now. I'm talking about
Hey, I ain't talking about the NBA either.
I'm talking about real championship now. I ain't talking about
We
the
got a
Phil
real
Jackson stuff.
championship too.
I ain't talking about the Phil Jackson stuff.
All right.
That man brought up the ABA.
Well,
Shit,
I
man.
mean, talk about ABA. That's fine.
That's the
But
last
I
time.
mean,
That's the last time Philly
when the
did the
last time
job,
y'all
man.
had an MVP on your team?
What is the MVP? I'm saying, what is the
I'm asking
game?
you. I'm asking you a question.
I can't tell you. I'm saying, what
Okay, all right. Well, then, okay. I'm just asking a
what
question.
has that?
I just asked a question.
What did that MVP get you?
Hey, it got me an MVP player.
What did he get you? And say where you at
Got me
now?
an MVP player. I just asked you a question, bro. You can't answer my question, bro. Who is the last person to ever win the MVP for the Detroit Pistons?
Hey,
It would have
y'all
been
need to
up there too.
relax.
If he would have won one.
I know
Y'all
who
need
it
to
is.
relax.
Who?
Y'all need to relax.
I just want to know who it is. I'm asking. I'm asking ChatGPT.
You
Chauncey.
said who?
No, that
Chauncey at
wasn't
like
no.
03 or
That was a
04.
Finals MVP. I said that
That's the
league
final. He's
MVP.
saying league MVP, so it'd be what
Okay,
IT.
listen.
IT? No, I don't think Isaiah Thomas
I don't
won
think you
one
got it. I don't
either.
think you got it. I don't think you got it. I don't
Jordan
think
was
you got it.
playing. Remember, Jordan was playing.
Well, baby, happened.
No, I'm just saying we might not have one.
Oh, yeah, I mean, hey, listen, that's cool. Y'all got more championships than y'all do MVPs. That's a great thing, man. I'm not arguing
Now,
that.
now tell me what did the MVP get you? What has it gotten
I mean, give me
you?
nothing but MVP players.
I'm saying nothing but a couple first round picks, right? I'm saying top
Yeah,
two, three for the last
Oh
couple years.
God.
that's about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with it.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
three
so
Pistons had no MVP. Okay,
Stop.
cool.
so we
Hey,
don't got
that's
none.
cool.
That's
That's fine.
fine.
Stop.
I'm not upset with that.
Stop.
And to answer your
Because some
question
first round
is
picks weren't
moving
good because they
on.
ain't last.
Nah, I said what
Yeah,
they
they
let
got them last.
they let the Ben
Listen,
Simmons.
when you say something that I'm not gonna argue with you when you say what you're right. If
Oh,
you're right, you're right.
hey,
I mean,
I
with the world. I mean, we
That's what
both said
sucks
that.
though.
It do suck. Ben Simmons was there for what? He won Rookie of the Year, won a couple times All Star, MVP, All Star. That was it. Joel, we know what Joel did. He's
Markel
still doing.
Fultz.
Mikel Fultz, after he had surgery, he been trash. Yeah, I
83.
mean,
That was a
listen,
Dr.
I
J.
know,
Yeah, that
bro.
was a Dr.
You
J
didn't have
year.
to, bro. I knew the
we we
year.
we won't
I'm
we
sure
won't even we
I'm
won't
just
even
answering the
born yet.
questions.
Man, we won't even born yet, Reed. Won't let us alive then
I'm 2 years later.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
wasn't thought about.
Damn,
I
I'm
wasn't thought
old.
about. I had solid 10 after that.
Damn, I'm old. I remember
Solid
that
10 before me.
shit.
Hey,
Solid 10 before me.
oh,
Oh shit.
oh, man.
That's crazy.
I know why they had it. I just asked a question. I'm saying,
I
would
just
you
asked
take
the
it with you?
question back. That's all
Okay.
I was saying, bro.
Shoot,
God damn,
shoot,
bro.
shoot.
Hey,
I just
Dave, you need to
shoot.
relax.
No, I don't need to relax.
He
No,
thought they
he
thought
said something. He asked me a question. I asked him a question.
You got your
And we
legs
figured
out,
out the
Dave.
answer today. The answer is zero. And to answer his question, we got one.
shit.
Uh,
And now, if you want to go, how many league MVPs the Sixers got? You can look that up too.
I'm saying, what do MVPs get you? That's why I
I
want to
mean,
know.
listen, bro. I'm just asking the question.
That's all I want to know.
and he said he ain't giving nothing. That's what he said.
I'm just letting you know. Allen Iverson got an league MVP.
No
But
lie.
Joel Embiid got one.
No lie.
it ain't pay off
I
with
mean,
the big heart.
listen,
That's what he said.
when you're going against Shaq and Kobe, what the hell is that going to get you anyway?
Hey, we went against Shaq and Kobe. We got it right.
Shut up.
Y'all caught Shaq and Kobe with
I'm
Karl
using
Malone
excuses.
with
Well, they
them
were
just
beefing.
I'm using
and
They
then
were
excuses.
Gary
beefing.
Payton. Gary
I'm
Payton,
using,
come on, bro. Like, come on.
I'm using
And
excuses
Karl
now.
Malone
I'm
Yeah,
using
he
and
didn't
Karl
excuses.
even
Malone.
play.
Hey, a team with
Leave us out of it.
what you say?
Leave us
A
out of it.
team with no MVP. A team with no
Yeah,
MVP.
the
A
Hall of
team.
Fame coach
That's in your team.
versus
That's in your
the
team
biggest
history.
inheritor ever.
Okay. And we beat who? The Juggernaut.
Y'all ain't beat it.
2000.
They wasn't. No.
Tino,
Y'all played them a year
Tino,
before. It would have never happened. Get the
Tino.
hell out of here.
We beat the Juggernaut of the
Hey,
NBA.
Tino.
I mean,
We
to
was
be fair,
cool.
they got beat by the
We
Spurs the
was cool until
following
you did
year,
that.
though.
We was cool until you
Yeah.
did that, Tino. Chill out.
Tim
Nah,
Duncan came in there and
Dave,
whacked
man.
that ass, didn't he?
It's
Tim
Dave.
Duncan came in there
Chill
and
out
got it
now.
It's
done.
Dave, man.
Chill out now.
Dave
Chill
started
out
this.
now.
And
I was a
then
Lakers
after,
fan
then
then, though, so
sometime after
I can
that,
talk
we
about the
ran up
Lakers
against
then.
Chill
y'all
out
and
I was a
now.
and,
Lakers
and, and
fan.
beat you.
You brought up,
You
you
chill
brought
out,
that out.
motherfucker.
You brought up that bullshit way out. I'm saying, all he know for is a step over. That's all I'm saying. That's the only thing Philly did good was step over. I'm just saying.
Hey, man. He got one
Did
game
Detroit?
against the
Hey,
juggernauts at the top of their power, though.
did Detroit go back?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
wound up playing on San Antonio,
because they played San Antonio and
and we
lost.
lost. We lost to San Antonio.
Oh, all right.
How many games? How many games was that? That was a 7 game series? I
Nah,
ain't even
probably
being funny.
like
I'm
5 or
asking. I'm just
6.
Nah,
asking, bro.
I think it was 6.
It was 6, yeah.
I think we
It
lost
don't
6.
matter.
Oh, it don't matter.
Oh,
It don't matter
my,
And
my
then right
bad.
after that, they ran
Oh,
into against us, and then we, the rest.
against us. Miami?
Yeah.
Don't let me don't start talking about the damn Heatles that y'all got.
I'm talking
Don't bring them
about
around.
I'm talking about the 06 Miami team that had
Don't
Shaq
bring.
on it.
Oh, with
Shaq and
Shaq,
Wade.
Yeah, Shaq and Wade. They won
Wade and
against that
Shaq. No,
team.
no, Wade and Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq and Wade.
Well, it's Shaq. You're
Wade
right.
and
We know
Shaq.
what the MVP that was. That
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What happened when y'all met us again?
Who?
Oh, all right. The
Who you talking to?
bubble. The bubble.
Oh,
Wow.
that Mickey Mouse joint.
And we did it in your hometown. Remember
He
that?
said the Mickey Mouse joint. He said got the Mickey
we did
Mouse
it in
joint.
y'all state. In y'all state.
Oh, that Mickey Mouse joint. That Wonderland joint. Okay.
Y'all ain't been back. Shut up, Tino. Y'all ain't been back.
Hey, we haven't. It's been a long time.
Long time.
I ain't heard the last time we were there.
I ain't have hair. We had back.
Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all fools, bro. Y'all shout out.
I ain't
Hey.
heard the last time we went there.
Hey. So look. I know y'all seen the press conference for boxing.
You gonna see football
Which
today?
one?
No, we gonna get to football last.
Okay.
Oh, which one?
What
Canelo.
you mean? Canelo ain't the one that matter.
Oh, I missed that
September.
one. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, yeah.
Did it happen this
One
weekend?
for September. Yeah.
Bro, I've been out. Listen, I've been out of touch, bro. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I ain't been 100%, and I've been taking care of my grandmother. My bad, y'all.
Well, you need to go ahead and get in touch with everything right now. So like
It's in the chat, right? It's in the chat. I'll go back and look at it.
It could be. But yeah, so like a couple of y'all had some comments about Canelo and Bud. Go ahead.
Bud gonna whoop that nigga ass, bro. Fuck out of here.
Wow.
Bud whooping his ass,
Trash
bro.
that nigga.
You need to relax.
Bud whooping his ass.
You need to relax.
Like KO whip his ass, or we fighting 12 rounds?
Wins to win.
Are we talking about
It's gonna
unanimous
be-
decision?
it's gonna
Split?
be-
Are we talking knockout? UD split? What are we talking
Bro,
about?
I ain't say all that. I say he gonna whoop his ass.
No. I'm asking you though.
I'm asking.
What did Floyd do? Floyd whooped his ass, right?
No. I'm asking you, what's Bud doing?
I asked you what got the nigga. I said he do the same thing Floyd did.
Is it going? So it's going the distance.
Yeah, I don't care if we go. I told you we're gonna win.
Okay.
I'm just asking. Okay. You would be difficult not answer questions. Say yes or no.
He said he gonna whoop his ass. That's what he stands on. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Floyd beat Canelo ass right or wrong.
He didn't beat his ass, but all right.
He dominated that fight.
Please go back and watch that fight again.
Yeah, he dominated that fight. That was a young Canelo.
No, I said he ain't gonna whip his ass, but all right. That's what I said. He's not gonna whip his ass, but all right.
No, it's gonna be a good.
You want bet? You want bet?
But Bud,
I don't bet on nobody else but me.
Oh man, fuck out of here, dude.
Hey, I'm just telling you the fact. I'm not a betting man. You know I'm not. I'm not a betting man.
Motherfucker talk all that shit. Don't put his money where his mouth is.
Do y'all remember that they did the same shit when Bud was about to fight Errol Spence? Nobody gave Bud a fucking chance.
No, I gave Bud a chance on that one. I said Bud was gonna beat him.
I did.
Like motherfuckers that know, but I'm saying the
did.
critics and the media. Let's just say that the media.
I just
I'm thinking to my gun.
So I was expecting a good fight. I was not expecting was an ass whooping.
So hold on. So Dave said Bud. Reese, you saying Bud? What you got, Patty?
I got Bud.
What you got, Tino?
Give me Canelo for the upset.
All right, cause I'm about to be on my Dave shit and just go against the grain. I'm choosing Canelo. I'm standing my ground.
All right. Now, my question is: UD split
had a problem with true fighters. I'm gonna just say that.
or knockout?
Anybody on the feet? Anybody that hold on, Petty. Before we answer your question, anybody that Canelo cannot walk down, he can't win.
You can't beat.
No.
Anybody with
That's true.
ring IQ who can move, know how to defend, and remember, we're talking about somebody that can switch in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
We going live
September 13th.
Because I think Canelo's last loss, the dude
doing a
did
special episode that night.
That dude, he didn't walk that
watch
guy
him?
down. He was actually Canelo was trying to get him to fight him, and he said, "Nah, I'm just going to wait. Every time you come in, I'm gonna pick you and pop you off." That's what happened to Canelo.
Got a real
September 13th.
We could just show us watching and not show the fight.
Yeah.
Got a real question you gotta ask yourselves this year. Who has Bud fought with Canelo's type of power?
Nobody, but Bud moved up though. Bud wanted this challenge. Like,
You not going.
there's nobody that got Canelo type of power that
Cause,
Bud is for.
cause for you to beat Canelo, you have to do exactly what you said. You have to not let him walk you down. But can you stand in there?
What fighter has walked him down?
You said the what?
What fighter has walked Bud down?
Nobody. I'm saying
Okay.
I don't think he's fought. I don't think he's fought anybody of Canelo's grade.
Hold on. At one point, Errol Spence was him. Remember, he was breaking everybody's eyes, socket bone. They called that man the bone crusher at one point. Until he went up against it. Mind you, until he went up against Bud.
What you
I
said
hear
his
that.
name was?
Who?
What was his name that you said?
Everybody called
Bone
him the
crusher?
bone crusher at one point. At one point.
What was his real name? What did Mama call him?
Earl.
Mama called him Earl.
Yeah, I don't trust no nigga with the
Hey.
name Earl.
You name J.R. Smith?
Yeah, not even, yeah. Well, you definitely can't trust him.
No. Me neither. Me neither.
But I'm just saying, at one point, you know what I mean, Errol Spence was the boogeyman of the division until
Fat.
the real boogeyman popped up.
So the real boogeyman popped up, and so you're trying to say that Canelo don't got it. All right. I
Canelo.
mean, it's cool.
To me, Canelo don't got the footwork to handle Bud.
Okay.
He's too flat footed.
Well, it sounds like John Wick versus the Equalizer. Then.
It
Boogeyman versus
does.
Boogeyman.
It does.
Boogeyman versus Boogeyman. Then.
I like that. Okay.
Who guns?
I
Who
like
guns is better?
I do like
I like
that.
the comparison.
Who guns is better?
John Wick.
So
John
what you
Wick.
calling John Wick? You calling Canelo John Wick?
I am.
That's the real Boogeyman.
Okay.
I am.
So y'all, John Wick died. Remember that, right?
He didn't die.
All I know is they got
It
folks.
was never
Equalizer's still
confirmed.
here. Equalizer's
He's
still
not
here.
dead.
It was never confirmed.
All I know.
It was never confirmed because I think they're making a fifth movie, so it was never
We're
confirmed.
not talking about movies though.
All I know is they made 4 9 weeks. They stopped at 3 with the Equalizer. That's all I'm saying.
All I know, my nigga's still alive. My nigga's still alive.
That's all I'm saying.
There's 2 equalizers. This one is Queen Latifah.
That's all I'm
Come
saying.
on.
At 3 because that I think Equalizer
That's not
was
even
based
the
on
original.
show,
That's not
wasn't
even
it?
the original.
Yeah, so yeah. All right.
Like
So
motherfucking Shaq.
All right. So
Like
my
100
question to
Shaq.
y'all is UD split knockout, and I'll include the technical knockout with the
It's
knockout.
gonna be. It's going a distance.
It's gonna go
So
distance.
you are, but my question is UD or split?
Oh, it's
Man,
going to be.
nah, it's gonna split. It's gonna be a split decision. It's gonna be a split decision.
I give it. I give it split. I give it
You
split.
say
Cause
split?
they gonna
Okay.
have a rematch. The rematch clause is already in the contract too. They gonna run it back.
Look, no. Just think about the amount of money it's about to make people in Saudi, and and we all
I'm not
know the
predicting
circumstances
who's
right
winning.
now.
We
Let's
just
be
going
honest.
by the decision itself. UD majority split.
I'm going 10th round TKO.
10th round TKO. Okay. He called it specifically. What you got?
Do it.
He said, "Hold on, you saying Bud gonna get technical? Yeah, okay.
Tino, what?
You thought you said OKC was sweeping the shit too. I ain't listening to Tino. I ain't listening to motherfucking Tino. I ain't listening to goddamn Tino.
Tino.
Listen, this man
Tino.
said OKC,
Tino.
KFC, USC, 10th round TKO.
Tino, relax. Relax. No.
But the motherfucker that sided when you start backpedaling on your ass, he's on Tino. Tino, relax.
Whoa.
We
Whoa.
ain't got the race yet. We still trying to backpedal this
He
man.
said 10th round knockout.
He said 10th round TKO. Yes.
They gonna throw the towel in. They gonna throw the towel in.
Oh shit!
A body shot? A body shot?
To the real.
Oh god!
Canelo do got nasty body shots, but no dead. But no.
We got it. Listen, we got it on recording. We got everybody.
I guarantee this is
You got
clipped
it.
I
up.
didn't say it. Wait, I didn't say it. I didn't say mine.
Hold
Reese
on.
didn't say his yet. Reese got
Yeah,
it first.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
it's going to 12 to split. Yeah.
Split 12.
Yeah.
I will say 12 rounds majority. Because I will
Majority, he don't get a rematch.
you know what? I will put some respect on Canelo's name because if he catches him, yeah, obviously. But
Majority-
I'm gonna say majority.
If
I'm not
it's
gonna say
majority,
unanimous.
there's no
I don't think it's
rematch.
unanimous. Huh?
If it's majority, there's no rematch.
There's no rematch if it's majority. I will say that. I agree. Nobody was going to want to see it again.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold
speakers.
on.
Oh, I'm about to say. Go
So
ahead.
next week we have a fight that a lot of people don't even realize is next week. Jake Paul versus
I ain't
Caesar's
watching that shit.
Juniors. Caesar Junior.
I ain't
Listen,
watching
bro.
that shit.
Listen. It's on.
Versus
I'm
who?
watching because I watch everything. He ain't
You
fighting his daddy. He ain't nothing like his daddy.
He fighting who?
How you say the man name?
You said Cesar Chavez Jr.?
Yeah. He ain't fighting Senior.
Who? Oh no, cause he shit. I wouldn't fight senior now.
I wouldn't fight Senior.
I
Senior
wouldn't
come
fight
from a
senior
different
now. Yeah,
cloth.
senior,
So
something different.
yeah. So Jake Paul's fighting next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to say that if Jake Paul wins this fight, the WBC, which we all know is all about money,
Yeah.
they want to put this motherfucker in the top five in cruiserweight.
Huh?
I
I don't
want to
care.
know I want to know the contract. What's the
Wait.
rules?
Let me check out the top. Let me check out the cruiserweight top 5.
Do he got
Caesar
do he got
Caesar Jr. not even in the top five, but you want to possibly put him in the top five?
do
If he beats him, I say yo, WBC, y'all make a belt for anything. First of all, y'all made the Juneteenth belt, and then who the hell did y'all give it to? When they ain't had no fight on Juneteenth. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell that belt went. Um, I don't know, bro. WBC is tripping.
Yeah. See.
So y'all.
He calling his wife
Where? It's to me off though.
because he got
But
real quiet. He started yelling.
word. But all right.
Man, fuck all that. I'm waiting on that Shakur fight. See what his
Yeah, that
bitch
ain't
ass
too
got to
hard.
do.
Oh,
So
shit, what's
who?
she
So you
called?
got Chris, Bellum Smith, Yamil.
Jake
I
Paul
don't know
winning.
who these names is.
You think Jake Paul gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Paul a boxer, y'all.
Jake
He's a
Paul's a what?
streamer.
He's a
He's a
boxer.
streamer boxer. Streamer boxer.
You know
He's a
who?
boxer.
You know who else a boxer?
exactly?
Charleston White.
Who?
He fight at 8 o'clock tonight. Get your Island Boy.
See?
Oh, it's tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Oh
Who?
shit.
You said Jake
No,
Paul.
Charleston
but
White versus the Island Boy.
Jake Paul is literally a boxer though. Let's be honest. Let's move
A
all.
boxer
Let's move
too.
out. Let's move all the bias out.
Hey Matt, calm
Somebody check
down.
his cup. Somebody check his
Calm,
cup.
calm down. Hey, know what you
He a
told me
boxer.
earlier?
He a
Calm
boxer.
down.
He
He
a
a
boxer
boxer.
to who?
He a
Relax.
boxer.
You going crazy
That
now.
nigga is a YouTuber.
He's a screamer.
We're
But
YouTubers. We're streamers.
We're
He a boxer.
podcasters.
but
That,
we ain't
that,
there sitting
that,
up
No,
there
we're
setting
journalists.
up
But
exhibition matches and shit.
I'm a
We
stream.
hood
Wait,
journalists.
I'm a streamer. I would say that.
I'm a hood
that,
journalist.
that man,
We ain't
that
sitting up
man
here
boxing
How
making.
must
many
not
wins
be.
does he have right now?
Jake
I
Paul.
think he's like
Jake Paul has 11.
he's
11.
11-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He's 11-1.
He lost against Tommy Fury. That's
Yep.
Tyson Fury brother.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
A
If he
professional
beat him,
boxing record.
if he beat him next week, that shit's gonna be crazy. Deontay Wilder fight next week too.
Stop
Is
that.
it tonight?
Now
Stop that.
that's not a boxer.
Stop
That's next
that.
week.
That's a bronze bomber. That's not a boxer.
He fight next week as well.
He's an old Rottweiler.
He fight on BLAK Prime.
You need to let this
Ain't
go.
He
he think
do.
he's like
And
You
He
need to
should
let
have
this
been let
go.
it go. It's done. It's cooked. It's
At
cooked.
this, at this point, I think he's tricking off his money. I think
He's just go join the big three.
yeah. Let this go, bro.
why the fuck y'all putting everybody in the big
Um,
three?
It's a
Yeah, yeah.
I
You need
wouldn't
to
put him
be.
in 5, but if he win next week, I'll put him at 10. Because the
who?
nearest fighter is like 16 and 16 wins right now, in top 10 in WBC.
Bro, WBC ain't nothing but money. I ain't worried about that big organization. Even though
I'm
What
just
they is the
saying.
green belt. They is the green belt with the most prestige besides the Ring Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about prestige. Talk about never seen again. Let's talk about the UFC real quick before we go to the NFL.
Yeah.
John Jones has officially been retired.
Cap, cap,
The
cap.
goat. The
How
goat.
y'all feel about it? Dana White announced it.
Officially retired. I call Cap. I say he got that belt stripped. You probably just persuade him to just spin it to say he's retired, but that belt got stripped off of him because he wasn't fighting. He's getting supposedly he's getting more money making appearances and shit compared to like when he fights.
I mean, him making more money outside of it.
I know he's making more money outside of a UFC. And anytime you make more money outside of UFC, you're gonna be more reluctant to fight. That's proven truth.
Reese, what you saying?
Don't he got that dirt? Like, ain't he a part of that dirty boxing brand or something?
He might
He
be.
do promo, or he own it, like ownership in it.
That probably gave him a little sponsorship. Probably, if he don't own it.
I see him in a lot of them, a lot of their promos and all that shit, like walkthroughs when they doing the
Celebrity net worth, clutch sport, clutch points. Let me see.
I'm calling Cap. That motherfucker ain't retiring, bro.
Nah, he probably got the belt strip. Dana just said he retired.
It's not even about the belt. I mean, forget the belt. Forget the belt. Because John Jones is the GOAT regardless.
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Like, he got one loss on some bullshit. And that was way.
Matt Hamill.
Yeah, it was super young in his career because he did a legal elbow. Yeah, legal elbow strike. Yeah,
12-6.
Like, John Jones is the GOAT. I call Cap on this retirement because I feel like they couldn't come to agreement for the fight that they want him to have.
That's what I said.
And then Dana White just turned around. Oh, he called me last night and said he retired, bro. Why the fuck John Jones officially putting that out? Why he let Dana report this?
No, Dana just said "fuck you." I'm just move on.
My point is that
I think, but he had to. But he had to though.
I think he moved on, stripped it. Like I said, he moved on, stripped the belt, gave it to the dude, and it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out a fight. They couldn't figure out probably either a fight or a number.
Like I said, I don't think I can say. He said he was retired. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Really? Let's just call it spade. You stripped the belt. You stripped him the belt. You moved on from him because you could make an agreement. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I
knew that. But if it is, hey, he could call it a career if he wants to. Like, at the end of the day, like you said, John Jones a GOAT. So if he really wants to call it a career, he can definitely call it a career.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. It definitely it may upset some fans. Again, you look at Conor McGregor, he's still holding on to. He need to go ahead and announce it just as well. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day.
But that goes more to what Petty just said, though. Petty just said that, though. Petty just said, like, if you can make more money outside the UFC, you won't make more money. Conor McGregor got that Floyd Mayweather money, and that man only came back.
He ain't been right since. Yeah.
I think he only fought maybe twice since the Floyd in UFC.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a big Khabib fight, and then he had the fight after that. Either way, it's like it didn't end the way he wanted it to. I think the one he actually got injured, his last one.
Yeah, but Conor don't
got injured on that one. But yeah,
listen,
Conor don't need to fight in UFC.
But think about it. Conor got the record company now. He's signing fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, what the fuck? Like,
damn.
I think he's tied to bare knuckle, right?
No, it's called Greenback Records.
No, but he's connected he's connected to that company too, if I'm not mistaken. To a company like that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at his business ventures. He has a deal with Nike, he has a deal with Gatorade, he has a deal with Coca-Cola. He has his own line. So yeah, that man might be sitting comfortable. He might just be like, whatever.
And I'm not going to UFC fighting for peanuts.
No.
Right.
And that's been one of the UFC's biggest issues is fighters' pay.
Yeah.
Ain't no negotiating with him. He give you a fighter bonus, but he won't do nothing else. Like,
no, he won't.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try to go outside to try to box, he has to be part of the negotiations
because you're part of his promotion. Yeah, something has to be beneficial for him. Anyways, he has to reap some of the benefits. I get it. No, it's business. He's a businessman. He might not be like your favorite person to come talk to afterward. He's a businessman. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look for business before I look for anything else. Before you can capitalize on anything personal. You know, I ain't too mad at that. But yeah. No, I just want to touch on that real quick. Yeah. NFL.
We're not gonna talk about Big Three? Okay, cool.
We talk about the Big Three. We got you, Patty.
I don't know. I thought NFL was the last thing. My bad.
You're right. Go ahead, Patty.
No, NFL.
No, motherfucker. You're right.
We got 20 minutes left in the show. So we 7 to 8.
Yeah, I got to get these out of the way. Fortunately, I was able to watch one of the game. I wanted to watch one of the games on TV, but we had the parade for the freaking Florida Panthers local, so it is what it
Oh
is.
shit, that is damn. They did win.
Yeah, they won. Yeah, shout outs to the Florida Panthers. They
Back to
took care
back.
of back to back. Crazy, bro. One of the worst franchises NHL won back to back,
Mm-hmm.
making
Mm-hmm.
moves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dolphins can't do it.
I know we ain't gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. So I did catch up with some of the scores to the games today. Detroit Amps won against Miami 305, 50-47. Boston Ballhawks. Oh my God, Boston winning again. Against the DMV Trilogy, 50-42. Chicago Triplets handled the Houston Rigs, 51-34. They got their butt spanked, bro. Lord have mercy. And the LA Riot pulled off against the Dallas Power 50-45. As far as player of the week again, like looking at these stats, Joe Johnson. Need I say more? This man is balling.
Dude's nasty.
Balling. Although Jordan, no, I take it back. Jordan Crawford had 28 points this week. So shout out to him. He had 4-pointer, 2 3-pointers, 20 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. I was able to pull Joe Johnson's stats. Well, no, Joe Johnson. 29, 4, 2, a 3-pointer, and 1 4-point. God damn, Joe Johnson, man. ISO Joe is his league. It's his league. That's all I can say. Yeah. I don't think anything happened crazy this week. I don't remember anything happening crazy this week.
So quick question.
Hmm?
I said I heard the possibility of Mike Beasley playing against ISO Joe the 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And Joe felt so disrespected for them wanting to offer just 100,000 like they did with Stevenson, but he's in a league that pays him $100,000.
I don't know what Joe makes. I honestly don't know what Joe Johnson makes. I have to go look at his net worth and portfolio, see why he
So
felt
hold
disrespected.
on. Tino, I got exactly what you just said. So when it comes to that next chapter thing that Lance Stevenson and what's it called played on,
Yeah.
it's more than just it's not just them playing the game. They got like a whole rollout that they do. They got to coach players. It's almost like USC vibe, like the USC Ultimate Fighter type vibe.
Okay.
And Joe said his time because Joe got a hot yoga studio. Of course, now he's on Nightcap. He said his time is worth more than 100,000, and I got to do all that.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
that's why he said it because he was like, if he's just playing him 1-on-1, and I ain't got to do all that extra stuff. He said he
Right.
came with 100,000 is suffice, but now you want me to do a whole USC style rollout. You
Right.
got I'm up here with these players for 2 3 weeks and taking away from my other money. So that's why he said that.
Okay.
So
I get
yeah,
it. That
he
makes
actually
sense.
do
That makes
play for the
sense.
big three, but he only committed to that once a week.
Got
That
you.
makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah,
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
so
that
that's
makes
why.
sense. Yeah,
Now,
yeah. If
now,
they're
now, now I
asking that
better.
much commitment, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. At first, I was like, bro, how do you get upset about 100 grand? Like, I get that you used to make the millions. Don't get me wrong, but if you playing for 100 grand now, like,
Mm-mm. No,
yeah,
so basically as he explained the time. If he's got to dedicate more time to it,
yeah,
and they're
like,
asking for a lot of that, yeah, I would do.
yeah,
I would say no too.
yeah. That's 100,000 ain't worth me taking up 2 3 weeks of my time
Mm-hmm.
Fact.
losing hundreds of thousands to do some mess with y'all. No.
Yeah.
Now to this game today, because I actually watched it riding back home. Man, they didn't really play each other too much 1-on-1. Mike Beasley was actually in the first half. He wasn't even that good. First half, he turned it on second half. But Joe got the injury too as well, the knee injury. So we don't know how Joe might be out for. But I mean, from the games I watched today, the big three was solid. It was solid. Next week, Petty, you at the game right next week, right?
Yeah, next week I'll be. They're gonna be in Miami, so I'll be at the Kaseya Center. I'll be downtown Miami, watching the games. I gotta look up to see what rules they have for like cameras and stuff. Because if I can bring my camera, I'll definitely take some shots. I'm not far from the court. I'm behind the where they check the ball, where they check ball. So like I'm behind front rows of those, where I got a good seat on the corner, so I can get like a good angle on where the players are doing.
So, so the big three like 37U.
Bow.
Wow.
So I actually when the Big Three first started, it was like 35 and up.
It
Yeah.
was.
But I
So
think they
now
dropped it down to 24 or
he dropped it
27.
down to 24,
Yeah.
24 years old. So that's why a lot of like the names that we know ain't really there like it was in the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, neither.
So this is regular guys living a hoop dream still, like outside of the NBA players, of course, like the
Yeah,
ones
Yeah,
that
like a
Ice
couple
just
of them
gave another
probably like
chance.
yeah, facts. A lot of them probably play like Division 2, Division 3 ball, went overseas and stuff like
Last
that. And
chance
they
you,
do,
basically.
Oh man.
Yeah,
yeah, Big
basically.
Three.
Isaiah, I think
What?
Isaiah is the Austin's the only exception because he was supposed to be he was supposed to be drafted, but then they found out he had a condition, so he wasn't able to get drafted. So he did play D1 ball, but he went straight to the big three afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I said.
What
A lot of them play
condition?
like D1.
It was heart condition
Anxiety or
or
something.
something
And
like
one
that.
some else was an anxiety as well too.
Yeah.
Somebody couldn't
Ben
fly or
Simmons.
some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, let me go get my icy hot, boy. I mean, I might get out there, man. Give me a little 100,000 wild right
You
quick.
and Reggie Evans be battling down there, boy.
Let me go get my ice. Get my icy hot right
Now
quick.
here's the thing: you got to try out, so you gonna
Get
have
some
to put
Tiger
out.
Yeah,
Balm,
they got the
bro. Tiger
combine.
Balm.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah,
combine and
you
all
can't
that.
just roll up and say I'm gonna play. You got to
That,
try out and make
that,
it.
that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. I just gotta stretch a little bit. I gotta
That's a
stretch a
lot.
little
That's a
bit.
lot of
Boy
icy
sweat
hot. That's a
five
lot of
Hey,
stretching.
hey, man, shoot.
But
Hey,
That
man.
motherfucker boy sweat 5 because he know
Yeah,
damn
boy,
well.
I can get a quick 6 rebounds right now, cuz like
Motherfucker.
right
You
off
know,
the
the
top.
the ice bath right
Did they
afterwards.
have a lot
oh,
of
you only
fouls toward the
but
end?
you
Did they
only
have a lot?
playing once a week though, so you might be all right. You only playing once a week.
That's all I
Yeah.
need, cuz. Load that check green, cuz we good.
Did they
Right,
have a lot of
right.
fouls in this
That's
game
it.
I don't even
Yeah, they
toward
care.
had a
the
lot
end?
of fouls in the game. Yeah,
I don't I'm gonna
Mario
go.
Chalmers is a hacker, bro. Mario
Oh yeah,
Chalmers is a
Who?
hacker.
I'm gonna get
Mario
mine out the
Chalmers.
way early. That's all I'm good for, man. 6 rebounds, 6 fouls. That's all I need.
Well, the Big Three, if you get three fouls in the first half, you sit for the rest of the first half.
Oh, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Oh, cuz we ain't gonna be out of 20 minutes. Cuz cut that check, 10 grand. Cut the check, man. Don't even play with me, man.
Then Tino is only half court action, so you might be
Oh
good.
boy! Oh, I ain't
You
got to
might
go
be
back.
You
all right.
might
Oh, it's
you
Yeah.
over,
might be
cuz.
all right,
Oh,
bro.
it's over,
It's
cuz.
only half court.
Hey, cuz,
He gonna be setting big
Listen,
screens.
listen. All you
no,
gotta do, look, you get the rebound and throw that ball out
I'm
just to
trying to
clear
tell
it.
you, cuz
And
that's
then if
all I
they
need.
miss, you just put it back in there. There you go.
Hey, boy, it's
That's
over,
easy.
cuz.
Word.
Let me go
The,
screen
the
right
only
now.
the only concern is to bring the fire rule. Like
Oh
you might
yeah,
have to play
somebody
a
trying
one
to
on
play
one.
1-on-1. Yeah, 1-on-1.
That ain't no cuz. I don't care about you embarrassing me, cuz. Cut the check, cuz. I'm trying to take care of family and five, bro. I don't give a
I
damn
ain't
about the
That
rest
mad.
of
nigga,
that.
he got
He
bigger
said
goals.
he said I got
I ain't
bills, man. I
mad.
got bills.
So
I got
he said
bills.
it's called longevity.
Hey, cuz.
It's
This
called
man,
longevity.
I love it.
Shoot.
This
All right,
man.
let's
Shoot,
get
boy.
to it. Let's get to it. The NFL.
All right.
'Cause, your boy signed his contract today. I think I put it in the group chat.
Oh, Mr. Hunter?
Mr. Hunter got a
Right.
4 year, 46 million, and he got 30 as signing bonus. Just to write his name on a piece of paper, he got 30 right there.
So how much is he playing per game for the next 4 years?
So
Don't even matter.
it don't
What
matter
you mean?
because
God damn, that's
the
a hell of a
guarantee,
signing bonus.
yeah, the guarantee still goes against the cap, but they just spread it out over 4 years. So his base salary would probably be like 10 million, even though he got 30 today for writing his name on a piece of paper.
He must have really impressed
He
him
about to
in
go
training
pregnant.
camp.
Boy. So
He about to
that's
have a baby.
so that's 2 million to my mama.
Mm-hmm.
No. What? Hold on. I ain't got 2 million to your mama. No, 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 no,
Two
no,
million.
no, 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 no.
What you mean?
The wife taking 30 and leaving him with the rest. You want to figure out the rest from there. That girl
Oh,
taking
oh,
all his money.
oh no, we finna pull an Aaron Hernandez. We finna get away from that.
Oh Lord Jesus.
We finna get away from him. We finna pull an Aaron
He
Hernandez.
ain't catching nobody for that. He love that girl too much.
We gotta get away from here, cuz. We gotta get away
He
from here.
love that girl
Oh,
too
he
much.
about he about he about, he about to get her pregnant. She about to get
He
pregnant.
might be already pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might already be. Low
Cause
key.
looking at the
For
wedding
real.
picture, she had a
For
pudge.
real.
Yeah.
I
Don't do
told
that.
you
She just had a little
he's
bit
about
belly.
to
It's
have
alright.
10 kids, like some
Yeah, then they
Tariq
said the
shit.
same thing too.
She had a little bit of Whitney Houston said, Bobby, go get me a beer. She was all right.
Yeah.
She was all right. She
That
had a
motherfucker
little
better
foam
have
on
his
her lip that
cameras
one
on
night.
throughout his house.
All right, so I got this burning question for us, fellas. When it
Oh
comes to
shit.
this here,
Let me see.
why as black athletes do we hustle backwards?
What you
And
mean?
so you know what I'm saying, if you don't come from, and we strictly talking about non-athletes kids. So these are the guys that are the first millionaires in their family.
Right.
You know, for us, it's always we got to take care of the family. For the non blacks, it's always move the money forward.
Right.
Why
Yeah.
why do, why
Mhm.
do why are we always constantly moving the money backwards? We gotta take care of mom. We gotta take care. And don't. And I'm not knocking this at all. So don't. Because by all means, because if I could have made it to the league, you best believe my mom and pop would have definitely been retired, never had to work again. But
Right.
but
Right.
but why do we why is that always our thing? We always gotta take care of the family, bros, cousins, everybody. Once we become the first millionaire, but the non-black athlete, they move their money forward. Why is
Shit.
that?
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I think who said this
Let
before? Was it
let
Carlos Boozer said it? I think it's Carlos Boozer. I remember him said like the other families they pay forward, they take forward, they generation create generation wealth, but we pay it back. Like you said, yeah. So I've heard that before.
Like,
let
cause
me
Hold on. Hold on.
it's more so like white people come from a long line of money, so y'all able to pass it down generation. These motherfuckers be first to do anything, go to college, graduate high school, go to the league, that type shit. So the motherfucker that was taking care of you, or the people that was taking care of you gonna want to give something back to them. So that's the way I see it. Like it
I don't
ain't,
think this just
and you
happens in
could think
sports
about
either.
you. It don't. It's
It's
real
just
life
so
shit.
general
So
overall. Yeah.
go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
hey, the whole world got me fucked up. They think they're getting a dollar out of me. The only one that's getting it is my kid. Look, he getting it first. And I say that again only because of some fact. It's like, of course, you want to get back. You want to do what's right. Again, that people they raise. Well, you gotta help out those that help you. You would always want to do that, right? But at the same time, it's like with me help giving back to what I'm saying. You would want me to invest in other stuff first. You want me to put it away before I give out anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody a dollar. Like I can't. And like personally, like I like I don't know why it's instilled in us to really do it as much because again, like you said, the opposite races, I'm saying like other races out in the world, they literally do everything they need to do right the right way first, and then they get back. Um, but I know me personally is like for like I'm stingy, so I'm saying
So
who's gonna get it? Who's
so
gonna get the majority of the bulk of the money is my kid.
so to me, I think it come
You talk it. Go ahead.
we're not financially responsible when it comes to it. Um,
Right,
so this is where since you're the first one to do
makes
it,
sense.
some of it is survivor's remorse, for real. Like I'm the
Mm.
one who made it, so I gotta take care of all of y'all because if not, who will we be if I didn't put us in this position? So
Ooh,
this is why I say to a lot of people, like, if God give me whatever He gives me in my lifetime, my kids is set first. My kids and my wife have to be set first, and
mm-hmm.
then it trickles down from there. But it has to be my kids and my wife first. Then everything else is goes from there because I can't go back and help out every every cousin because every cousin don't want everything. First of all, I'm not gonna be giving somebody
Right,
something
right.
and they not gonna do nothing positive with it.
Yeah.
Because best believe I ain't giving you enough to where you
Right.
can retire. I'm giving you enough to where you can be comfortable but not retire. And this is a one time handout. This is not every time you in trouble you call my phone.
Right. So
That's where a lot of these not cut you off, but this is where I like when you watch 30 for 30, you watch a lot of them like stories. It's I was paying my mama bills. Well, I ain't gonna say my mama. I ain't gonna, like you said, take mama and daddy out of it.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
paying my sister and my cousins bills. I bought them all houses and cars. Then you buying them cars that they can't even pay the maintenance on. But why you buy
Right.
them a Bentley and they can't
Knowing
get the
damn
oil
well they're gonna come to
change?
you. They're gonna come to you for it.
You
Yeah.
buy them a hood. You buy them the hood Bentley, which is the 300, where they can go get the oil change.
Or at least go get him a
Get
Camry or something.
give him that
Right.
Caprice.
Like
Give them that
Kendrick Lamar
Caprice
bought his
Classic, that
sister a
old school that he
Camry, and
always wanted.
everybody went after Kendrick Lamar. And I was like, that's probably because what she can afford. Like, she don't need nothing fancy.
Like I'm not here to maintain you. I'm not here to buy your car and maintain it for you.
Right.
And that's why I think a lot of us, quote unquote,
Yeah, no,
black
I shouldn't have
people
to.
that comes into it, that's what we do. We end up buying it and maintaining it. Oh man, you know that car you bought me need new tires.
It's
Nigga, who drove it? You. You go buy the
in a way to
tires.
speak, we have like
But
in a way to speak, we have like that sense of entitlement where it's like we have to like I'm saying like we have to get it back, or like they have to do this. You gave me this, why wouldn't you help me do that? Like say like then we start getting like that, or like, well, you better get me something first. You know what I'm saying? That sense of entitlement when we don't need to. It's like we don't look at the bigger picture of certain things. You know what I mean? We look at
Oh, there
the
he
material
is.
things like, oh man, I done made it. I done made it by doing this. You know what I mean? Or like certain statures. Like, but for real, like as much as
Uh-oh. We lost
Matt,
him.
yeah, Matt,
We
sorry,
lost
So
him,
Matt.
and then here he come. There he is. There he is.
That go legacy right there. Speaking of them,
Yeah, speaking of
Hey, what's
legacy,
up?
so
I don't know. Last time he saw me, that Joker swang at me.
hey, man, tell them all.
He saw he was pointing and he was like this and then swing.
He just get violent sometimes. I don't
I'd
know.
be like, yo, fam, I don't know how to take this. They be like, you just
What you
gotta
about to say, though,
accept it. I'm
Tino?
like,
What you about to
nah.
say, Tino?
So the way I look at it, because like I said, remember when we had the conversation in the chat about young bull that played for South Carolina, his pops telling him to turn down the 8.
Right.
I was like, for me, I'm saying, because again, taking care of family, I'm saying it because of where I come from, how a lot of us was raised. I'm saying it is to take care of those that sacrifice for you. Because you think about mom and pop, they went into a lot of debt to get us where we are. I'm saying truthfully, especially once we make it to athletes and take it to that next level. That's why I said like that 8 million. That's why I was so strong about like take the 8 million. Use that 8 million to take care of the family. So that way, once if you make it to the league, which is always the goal, if you make it to the league, that contract now becomes you. You don't have to worry about nobody else. Because the 8
Yeah.
should take care of the family. Mom and pop should be square. If you want to take it down the line, first cousin, second cousin, and all that homeboys, you want to put everybody on, so be it. That use that bread, that NIL money to take care of them. So
Yeah.
that way, when you get to the league, it's now like you said about legacy. Now making sure my sons, my daughters, I'm saying that I have out here have something. My wife, my girlfriend, I'm saying whoever they have something, and then I got something actually
Yeah.
for me. Because like I say, because a lot of times like you say, if you're not an athlete already, I'm saying if you don't come from your dad being an athlete or not, a lot of times, like I said, we hustling backwards. We got like we taking care of mom. Like you said, then we got to put on our homeboys. We want to give all them, like you said, $100,000 car that he can't afford to get the $100 oil change on. But none of these folks never want to
right.
work for us. Well,
Yeah.
if we say come work for, I will be my security. Oh come on, bro, It's that like nah, like Matt said, that sense of entitlement, like I owe you something. No, the only people I would, if you want to be technical, only people I owe something is mom and dad, or I'm saying whoever raised you, be it grandma, if your mom and pops one in your life, or they pass early, like yeah, you take care of them folk, but your cousin,
My,
that fifth cousin that came to the cookout the one time, yeah, he don't need no 100,000. He don't need nothing. They ain't no handout
so
for him.
Tino, back to that the $8 million thing about the
Yeah,
player, right? So that was the dad told him not to take the money, right? So in some type of way, the dad might have already had money. We don't know that family come from money already. So my thing was, and I know maybe you went back and forth about it. If the dad's telling you don't take the 8 million, you might not need it. He might not. Y'all, they might not have financially needed the 8 million. So stick where you at because one, we didn't know where the offer was coming from. Like I said,
True.
if I'm playing at South Carolina and you're telling me to go to Jackson State for 8 million, I'm not doing that. Or like, hold on, let me use my prime example. I said Delaware. It's
Right.
like or Delaware, I'm not doing it.
And my pushback to you was, like I said, the NFL will come find you. If you're that good, the NFL will come find you. I'm saying we've seen guys from no name colleges be drafted. We've seen guys from
Right.
no name colleges be great. We've seen guys from that come from big schools that don't pan out. You again going back to Tim Tebow was great at Florida. Big, no shot at you, Petty. But I'm saying big
No
Florida
shot
guy.
given.
Yeah. So I'm saying him being great in college turned out to be a dud in the pros. We've
Yeah.
I think about the year that we drafted Kyle Duggar. Man, hearing the college he came from, I'm like, bro, what are we on? But he's actually turned out to be one of our better defensive players. So that was my thing. I was like, take the bread. If somebody's willing to give you 8 bands and you know that you talented, it don't matter where we playing it, long as you ball out.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you, right? So I got a question
Go
for
ahead.
you. If you know how you are, just sort of like how I was with my dad. You gonna listen to your dad, right?
So without question, I said
So
I'll take his advice under consideration here.
so if your dad was like, yo, no, we gonna stay where we at. Don't all money ain't good money.
Okay. In that essence, what make this bad money?
Like I said, we got see what we gotta do. We gotta find out who offered him 8 million. What school offered him 8 million?
Okay.
Because right now we just using hypotheticals because we really
But
don't know what school offered him 8 million.
right. Okay. So
If
so
it's
let's
a
so
if
so
it's
let's let's keep it power
what
five. So let's go. So he
oh
played for
shoot.
South Carolina. Let's say it's New Mexico State. I'm saying New Mexico State ain't bringing him there to be no backup.
Right,
Now, especially not signing especially not trying to give him 8 million.
right.
Now, I'm saying again, don't get me wrong. I understand New Mexico State probably ain't won a championship ever. But again, if you ball out, you ball out. I said the NFL will come find you even at New Mexico State. I
I
said
ain't right. I just
because
feel like
he could get hurt. So what happens if he gets hurt in South Carolina? So let's say South Carolina got him at 4 million. New Mexico want to give you 8. You stay at South Carolina because you think that's the SEC school. They got a better track record of getting guys drafted. Whoop, 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 whoop.
mhm.
All right, you blow your knee out. All right, now you don't make it to the league. You only got the 4.
Well,
At
if you're
least it,
smart, you got an insurance policy on it. If you're
mo-
smart.
most definitely, but just keep it, just keeping it even playing field. So I can still go to New Mexico State if I blow my knee out. I got 8 million. 8 is better than 4 any day.
Right. I understand what you're saying. I'm just looking at it as like because his dad told him not. Ain't like he ain't like it's not. I think he probably was gonna take the money and run. Your dad
Right.
tell you chill out. We staying here,
Because to me
and it's
that's
about loyalty.
to
So it's
me
something
that's
else with it.
to me that sounds like I'm saying either dad got the South Carolina's planning to offer more money. Like if you just sneak it out, we could probably make more money here. Because to tell him to turn down 8 sounds like there's more money on the horizon.
Yeah, could be.
If we stick it out, like give them another year, we stick it out. There could be some more. We probably could get where they offering us 8 now. We have a good year here. That same team could be offering us 10, 15 next year. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah. I mean,
I can see it from that standpoint. Now that you say that, like
yeah. Because like I said, it wasn't like him. He denied. He said my dad told me not to take
yeah,
it. So it's like your pop could be looking out for your long term interests. But like you said, anything can happen. He can get injured. Then I mean, he would have up situation as well too.
yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
listen, they are doing the goddamn Star Spangled Banner.
Oh,
We about to get up off this joint.
Yep.
all
Yep.
right.
That was a good, interesting question to end on. I thought about that because I was running through my head some of the
And we
stuff
about
I
to
would
get
do.
off. Go ahead, clock, turn camera back on.
The camera don't disappear.
Aubrey in there getting in head. But nah, that was, I mean, nah, yeah, that was a good conversation that we had in the group chat as well about the money thing because you got to look at it from all angles. Now,
Oh yeah.
if they telling me go to Michigan, I'm going to Michigan. Dad, I'm going to Michigan, bro. Take that 8 million. Take that ass to Michigan, dog.
Cause I'm like,
Word.
you telling me 8 mil, like I said, that's life changing. I'm saying any million, I'm saying, can be life changing money, but you talking about eight, shoot, I can still ball out and still possibly, cause now with these guys getting paid, bro, they not professionals. And you gotta realize, like, bro, these teams don't have no loyalty to you. Cause as soon as I get hurt, it ain't like you gonna not put nobody in my position.
And
Fact.
now they can literally just it's literally you playing 1 year to 1 year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
But
It's
listen,
it's it's, it's just about the stat. Like I said, now you can't play the game that which which I can understand why Dad could tell him no when you do the what happened with the young boy in Tennessee.
yeah, he got bamboozled on that one too.
Yeah, cause like, but I'm saying, but you also gotta know, you gotta kind of read the room with that. Like you knew your season wasn't the grandest, so to ask for more money and you ain't put up no superstar numbers is like, come on now.
Crazy.
Now you playing for less now, but now if you go out there where you go and you ball out, Tennessee could easily call you back.
Yeah.
Or better, he could go to UFC.
No, don't
Cause
go,
what?
don't go out there. Don't go out there.
Word.
Don't go
Hey,
out there.
I'm done with that
hey,
because my stuff would be too long and too elaborate. So anyway,
it's all good. 8:05, y'all. June 22nd. Tonight, history will be made for one of these damn organizations.
Oh yeah.
I told you it's gonna be OKC.
I think we all said
But yeah,
OKC tonight.
8 o'clock Eastern time. ABC, ESPN Plus. If you
Okay,
catching
you
see.
all
on
right?
other services, I'm not
You
gonna
know,
mention them.
Disney.
I'm not gonna mention them.
You already know. Either way, I'm your podcast Savage Matt.
It's your boy Reese and Aubrey.
Go ahead, Tino.
Yeah, now know your
Oh
clap
man,
right now.
oh man, it's Mr. Have a Great Day on purpose, man. You already know, man. You stay safe, so I don't got to be dangerous.
It's Mr. 3000 over here. Me and Aubrey, we got a fight coming up, and whenever his birthday come up, I'm gonna lose this fight because this joker gonna be like, I'm gonna hit you with the left and the right, and then 300 cousins gonna jump on me.
Listen, it's your boy Dacio Coles, and we will catch y'all with another one.
Peace.
Yes,
Peace.
The
sir.
usual suspects, y'all.
Reese, you got hit it.